Alright, we should be live right now. Hold up. I'm making sure that the audio is working. Alright, it looks like it should be working. It looks like it should be working. I'm just making sure, but the audio should be working in the stream. That was 4 minutes ago. Alright, let me close out on my phone. I just gotta make sure. It wasn't working a minute ago. We left for like 3 minutes, and yeah, it wasn't working. But working in the stream. Alright. Yeah, that's good. That is good. There we go. The audio is working, guys. The audio is working. How do I control this? How do I control this? I'm going to stretch this out. You know, make it a little bigger. Make it a little bigger. Scoot my chair over. Here we go. Here we go. And there we go. There we go. What's going on, Kyle? What is going on, bro? We are here. NFL is back. Dude, it's like kind of hot out today, and I just made myself some ramen, and I'm sweating sitting down in this chair. I should not have done that. Bad idea. Bad idea. But let's see. If you watch it from my, like, if I'm just watching it from my phone. Oh, yeah, you can easily see it. You can easily see it. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, hold up. I'm going to fix the quality. Higher picture data quality. No. Quality. There we go. Audio. Auto. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. I just got a comment. Let's see if it's regarding this stream. There we go. There we go. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're good, Kyle. We are good. Alright. Yeah, there should be no more problems with the audio. Alright, guys, what's going on? The NFL is back. Let's go. I'm going to have to watch this just for this entire stream just to make sure that this works because I kind of changed the way I stream a bit. But, yeah, mostly everything with the setup is not done. Mostly everything with the setup is not done. Still working on the... I'm still working on the... what am I still working on? Still working on getting my TV set up. It's right there. It is right there. My mic still has not arrived. And what else? There's... oh, yeah, the camera. The camera does not work. The camera just does not work with what's going on. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Kyle? How are you doing? So, yeah, anyways, for this stream, I'm going to have to watch on my other computer. So, it's not going to be the best, but, you know... Working on getting the TV set up, so it should be ready as soon as possible, and then I will be able to stream regularly. Hopefully I'll get it, or hopefully I have this whole thing settled by August 6th when we're drafting for fantasy football. I don't need the TV for fantasy football at all. Like, I really don't need it for fantasy football draft, but I do want to have the mic by then. I think it should be here by then. And then what else? I also want to... Oh, I want to figure out the camera stuff by then. But I don't know if it's going to be able to work on this laptop that I got. There we go. But, I'm checking right now. I'm checking. Gonna go full screen. Oh, yeah, it's a little small. It's a little small. I'm going to update the size of this. Let's see if that's good. Is that good like that? Click back. Click back, see if that's good. What's going on, Lakers for life? How did I become a UNC fan? Kind of just fell in love with the basketball team first in 2020. It was just like the first college basketball games I watched was in like 2016 stuff. It was UNC Villanova National Championship, UNC Gonzaga 2017 National Championship, and I kind of just fell in love with the team there. Then I became a football fan from there too. But I just updated the stream right there, and I think that should make it easier to see, right? Shouldn't it? Or no, I have to make it bigger. What am I saying? I have to make it bigger. That should be good. That should be good. Let's make sure that's working. Make sure the score... see, I can't move it like that. That kind of annoys me. Alright, I'm going to have it like that, and hopefully that's going to work. I'm going to have it like that. Hopefully it's going to work. But, yeah, there we go. Game starting in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead, hop on to the game, But yeah, we got an NFL game, guys. We got an NFL game today. The Chargers, the Lions. Yes, sir. My phone's at 20%. I'm going to have to plug that in during the stream. Bluetooth on. Make sure I turn my Bluetooth off on my phone so I can connect. Make sure I turn it off on my phone. Bluetooth is going to be off. There we go. Alright, this should connect very easily now. Should connect very, very easily. Oh wait, this is kind of dirty. Alright, there we go. Alright, if there's any problems with the audio, then let me know. Because I was just listening on my... Like, you can definitely hear some background, like some feedback in the background. You can definitely hear some feedback. It's definitely not fully clear yet, so, yeah. I can kind of play around with it, but, yeah, it's kind of tough. Okay, yeah, so I was just listening on my, as I just said, on my other laptop to the stream audio, and the audio's not great, like, it's not bad, like, you can completely make me out, but there's a little bit of feedback in the background, so at any point during the stream, if that gets be having, or I should easily be able to change it, and yeah, I should easily be able to change it, reconnecting, there we go. So glad the NFL's back. We're so bored without it. I know, it's everything is so boring without it. It's so, like, stuff's just so bad without the NFL. Who do I think is winning? I'm rooting for the Chargers just because of Omari Hampton. Omari Hampton gonna play his first time, so yeah, I'm rooting for the Chargers just because of Omari and Hampton. But the game is up on my screen. Oh, I should mute that on my computer. There we go. Mike Tirico is announcing this game, hopefully with Chris Collinsworth, but currently the NFL's commissioner Roger Goodell speaking with Mike Tirico. Alright, good news. The employee that got shot in New York City is stable and improved. That is Roger Goodell speaking. It's going in and out on the stream. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not like picking up my, yeah. It's not like fully picking up my whole voice. That's kind of weird. I knew that we would have this problem during this game, too. I knew that this would be a problem. I feared. I feared for it. It's kind of weird. We would have this problem. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't know. If it's getting, like, really bad, then, yeah. Damn, this sucks. I'm sorry about this, guys. This kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. Let's see. Can I change it up right here? Trying to change up the audio right here. Alright, I'm trying to change up. Oh. Does that do something? That could do something? Oh, it's because all this audio is max. I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait, that should be better. Alright, I'm changing down. There we go. I changed that down. Hopefully this doesn't cut out anymore. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on right now with all this cutting out. I'm not sure what's going on with all this cutting out right now. We got 5 different desktop mixers. It's good. It's good right now. Alright. I'll keep an eye. The only reason I'm super confused because I'm on my phone. There we go. But yeah, if there's any problems, I'm gonna have I got the chat up here. And if there's any problems during it, then yeah, I think I can change around. I can change around. Oh yeah, I can change around like the audio mixers and all that stuff. So that is nice. Let's see though. All right, I'm gonna keep it on that. I'm gonna keep it on that for now, and I will see the chat. Roger Goodell, NFL's commissioner, is currently speaking. Currently speaking. Damn, Roger Goodell's like crying. How bad was the shooting in New York City? How bad was the shooting in New York City? I didn't think it was that bad. That sucks. Dang. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good. It doesn't sound too good at all. Damn, how did my phone get so dirty? Alright, but yeah, Roger Goodell speaking on the shooting right now that happened in New York. Alright, here we go, though. We are ready to start this football game. Detroit Lions, Fox Sports Network, CBS, NFL. Kickoff is next. Chargers, Lions, guys like, a lot. Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, and a cutoff. But yeah, there's a lot of guys, Hall of Fame inductees, who are going to be at this game because they're getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, and it is the Hall of Fame game. And it is the Hall of Fame game. Yeah, there we go. Let's go find out your offer. Alright, I'm gonna go back into the chat so I can read what you guys are saying. But anyways, though, there we go. Hope it's good for the draft. Terry. Oh, yeah, Terry McLaurin. We can talk about Terry McLaurin as well. What is going on with Terry McLaurin? I can mute that. It's an ad. But yeah, what's going on with Terry McLaurin right now? Is he staying with the Commanders? He requested a trade today. I just dropped the video on that like right before I started the stream. Is he staying with the Commanders? Do we know? Because I think he wants to, but he requested a trade. So, does he? Does he really want to? I just deleted the old stream where I was live for like 2 minutes. Dang, I haven't been live in 7 days. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, I mean, he requested a trade. Doesn't sound like he's really too excited to stay with the Commanders. So, yeah, there's definitely a chance that he could get moved. I think it would definitely be a little surprising if he does. But there's a chance that it happens. A real chance that it happens. That he gets traded. Oh, I think what's making all the noise is my fan. I just realized that. Yeah, I think what's making all the noise is my fan. If so, he can get the deal done faster. I feel like either way, he's not going to get done quick. Because he's not... The Commanders aren't doing anything with him. Like, the Commanders haven't really been talking to him about a deal. So I think either way, it's not really getting done. I think it'd honestly be quicker if he does get traded. Because that team, like, who knows? Maybe he was mad with Washington the entire time. And the only way he wants to stay with Washington is if he gets a crazy amount of money. So who knows? If he does trade Terry, second for Neighbors... Oh, if he does trade Terry and a second for Neighbors, the Giants would not do that. McLaurin's a really good receiver. I think Neighbors is better, and Neighbors is going into his second year. McLaurin's older. I don't know. I mean, McLaurin's not that old, but still, if I was the Giants, I wouldn't do that. Especially with the division rival. Not a smart trade. Alright, here we go, though. It's officially 5 o'clock Pacific time. Eric Allen, he is officially getting inducted. If you just trade Tyrius... Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Eric Allen going up. He is a Hall of Fame inductee. My computer's at 70%. No need really to plug it in. There we go. The league's all-time leader in touchdown catches for a tight end, Antonio Gates. He's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Well-deserved, though, for Antonio Gates. Very, very well-deserved. Alright, 4 new guys getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Right there, they're all at this game. Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico, we get to listen to them for the next 3 hours. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited. Like, oh my... No one can like, even control how excited I am. I really do not care that this is a preseason game. I absolutely do not. I am so excited for this game. So excited. Yeah, the line just ran out of defense. I mean, Commanders torched them in that divisional game. The Commanders torched... Why is my Trico smiling like that? The Commanders absolutely torched them, though, in that preseason game. That was bad. That was bad. I'm glad football's back. Me too, man. Me too. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm really excited for this game. I am really excited for this game. I'm done with that. Jim Harbaugh. Hopefully the Chargers can have a big year. I'm rooting for Omarion Hampton. He's going to be the starting running back in this game. I'm really excited. No Najee Harris. Not that he was really even going to play because he's obviously a vet, but still. How long do you think the starters are playing? Well, in this game, Trey Lance is starting at quarterback for the Chargers. Trey Lance is starting at quarterback for the Chargers, so I don't think many starters at all are playing, actually. And then, I forgot who's starting at quarterback for the Lions. But, I'm 99% sure Justin Herbert's not playing. I'm almost positive Jared Goff's not playing. I doubt they're going to have Jahmyr Gibbs play. So, yeah, I don't think the starters are going to play. For the starters that do start, I don't expect them to play too much. Also, right now, the Valkyries are currently winning 36-20 on the road against the Washington Mystics. As you guys just saw, I scrolled over to see that. But yeah, the Valkyries are currently leading. I'm just going to keep it like that so you guys don't see all that other stuff. But yeah, if you guys see currently on the screen, hold up. Do you doubt any starters play? Herbert's not playing, I don't think. On the screen, it should be available, so you guys should be able to see, now that I scroll down, yeah, there you guys. You guys should be able to see the guys who are not playing for the Chargers. I mean, obviously, it doesn't really matter too much, and it's very small, a little blurry, but, yeah, those guys are not playing for the Chargers. And when I do figure out, like, when it comes time for preseason, like, not preseason, like, week 0 college football and the first, like, that UNC TCU stream and week 1 of the NFL, this setup will be way more done. Do I like WNBA too? Yeah, I like the WNBA. I don't really watch it, like, on a day-to-day basis, but, you know, I follow the Valkyries, I root for the Valkyries, and, yeah, WNBA is on the rise right now. But, yeah, when it comes time of the beginning of the season, this is going to be a way more looking different setup, you know. I'm hopefully going to have my camera there. TV's going to be set up. I have the audio figured out. The only audio I'm going to need is from the microphone. And I'll have a better setup just with, like, the chat in general. Like, I won't have to use it on my phone. It'll be way more clean, way more easy to use in general. Oh, and I'll also figure out the banner, because you guys, or not the banner, you guys see the scoreboard in the bottom right. I'll figure that out to make it more convenient, because as of right now, it's not the most convenient thing. Not the most convenient thing. Let's go, let's go. Proudly Canadian. Following the Fever pretty close. Surprising they are playing better without Caitlin Clark. Yeah, Caitlin Clark's missed a lot of time this year. Caitlin Clark, she had some sort of like groin injury or something like that, and she's been dealing with injuries kind of like all year. But the Fever haven't been playing bad. They're still hanging on to a playoff spot. Yeah, that shooting at the New York City headquarters in the NFL was not good, guys. That was a no-no. Justin Herbert is there. He's not dressed up. He will not be playing. Dan Campbell there with his crooked teeth. Stand and join us in a moment of silent reflection. Oh, 4 people were killed? Aland Etienne, Julia Hyman, Didarl Islam, and Wesley LaPatner. Wow. 3, I did not know people passed away. She been out 3 separate times this year. They say she might sit her out for the rest of the year. No way. That would suck. Especially if they're going to be in the playoffs. That would suck. That would suck. Alright, guys. I'm going to use the restroom really, really quickly. I'll be back here in like 45 seconds. The game's not going to start for another 5 or so minutes. But, yeah, I'll be back here in a moment. Alright, here we go. National anthem is currently going on, guys. Amari Hampton right there, dressed up, ready to get going here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the man's debut. It's truly going to be something special. He is going to have an amazing NFL career. He's going to have an amazing NFL career. Incredible. Alright, yeah, here we go, though. The NFL is so back. I cannot be more excited for this game. This is actually genuinely going to be so much fun. Genuinely going to be so much fun. The home of the brave. Let's go. Megatron jersey. You see a lot of them. Apparently Calvin Johnson is at this game right now. Alright, damn, the sideline on the right side is tiny. I believe this stadium only holds like 45,000 people. Yeah, the Canton, Ohio Stadium. It does not hold too many people. It does not hold too many people. Dan Campbell there. Dan Campbell's crying, dude. Dan Campbell's crying. Going back to work with the guys that we got. Lions won back-to-back divisional titles for the first time in their Super Bowl era. What? What? They've been around for 60 plus years. They've been around for 60 years. New offense and new defensive coordinator for the Lions. Obviously, we're going to see how that figures and plays out in this game a bit. But, yeah. Pretty much no more, no more Ben Johnson, no more Aaron Glenn. It's a new Lions team. Jim Harbaugh getting ready to go as well. Jim Harbaugh, one of my favorite NFL coaches of all time. Former San Francisco 49ers coach, getting his guys ready. You know, he dipped. He went to Michigan. And yeah, he is one of my favorite coaches.
We can't get enough of the WNBA. Dallas Wings.
There we go. All right, an ad turned on, and it made some noise. But here we go, everybody. Kickoff is right here. Cameron Dicker kicks away. The Lions will return, and the NFL season is on. We are back, everybody. It's going to be a return right here. I don't know many of these players' names. Lions get out 228, and he lost the football on the first play of the game, but it's recovered by the Lions. Oh, my goodness. I thought he just fumbled on the first play of the game. He did, but it was a recovery. No, he lost it! Charger football to start the game! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, a fumble on the first play of the game. Wow. The Lions fumble on the... Oh, he ran into his teammate. And the Chargers have a turnover on the first play of the game. Chargers football. That is not a good start for the Lions. I mean, on the first play of the game, a fumble? No way. He ran into his own teammate. And a fumble on the first play of the game. The refs are going to take a look at this. But yeah, oh my god. A fumble on the first play of the game is insane. A fumble. Not a good start. Not a good start for... And we get to see Omarion Hampton now. We get to see Omarion Hampton here start off the first half and the second half. Dude, my ear is so itchy right now. This is so annoying. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the ball is 100% out before his knees are down. Alright, come on, hurry this up. I want to see Trey Lance come out on the field. I want to see Omarion Hampton come out. Yeah, what a horrible way to start a game, especially for the Lions. Well, no, I mean, interesting, or exciting in general. Grant Stewart is expected to be a coverage guy. But, yeah. It is. They're looking at it. It's going to be a turnover, though. It is going to be a turnover. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is taking forever, Kyle. This is taking forever. But, looking like this is going to be a turnover. The ruling on the field stands. It is going to be Charger football. A turnover on the first play of the game. That's brutal. He's going to stay out on defense. Imagine he's a rookie. That is not how you want to begin your NFL career. Here is Trey Lance. I believe Omarion Hampton to the backfield. Here we go. Lance hands it off. No, he goes play action. Rolling out. He hits his tight end. That's caught. And about a 10-yard gain right there. I believe he's going to be marked short of the first down. Oh my god, man. This is bringing a smile to my face. This is bringing a smile to my face. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. A 9-yard completion right there for Trey Lance. Can bring up 2nd and 1 from the 19-yard line. Here we go. He is in. He's just underneath. And he's going to hand it off right here. A flag flies. And bowling forward, I believe, is Omarion Hampton for the first down. But a flag flies. Omarion Hampton wearing number 8. And it's a flag on the defense. A flag on the defense. What is that? What do they call offsides? On Nowansky? Nowansky. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. What's going on, Alex? The NFL is back. We got a game right now. I'm so pumped, man. But yeah, what's up? What is up? Omarion Hampton picks up a first down. Let's go. Let's go. Here's Trey Lance in shotgun with the back line up to his left. That is Omarion Hampton. Come on. Come on, Owen. Let's get you a touchdown right here. Let's get you a touchdown right here, Omarion. Here's Trey Lance. Off to his left, hands it off. It's Hampton again. Hampton on the right side. Breaks free and a pickup of 8 to the 5-yard line. Goes Omarion Hampton. There we go, Hampton with now, that's actually 1 carry because the first one was a penalty. But he was so great at UNC. You know, I got to watch him play 36 times in the last 3 years. Never missed a game. Actually, no, missed 1 game in college. And just so nice. Such a nice guy to have on your team. Absolutely amazing player. Incredible runner. And I really do want him to get a touchdown right here. Score a touchdown. Here's Trey Lance under center. He's going to take the snap. Oh, he fumbles it, but he dives on. And he got it. Oh my goodness. Trey Lance fumbles the football, but dives on it, and it's only a loss of 1. Only a loss of 1. Zion Johnson. Zion Johnson's a good player. 3rd and 3, 13 minutes to go in the first. It's Trey Lance, Omarion Hampton lined up to his right. Come on. Come on, Hampton. Come on. They're going to hand it off. Hampton on the left side. Does he have the edge? He doesn't. He picks up a yard, but he's going to be too short. And that's going to bring up 4th and 2. What are they doing? Are they going to bring out Cameron Dicker for the field goal? Yep. 8. Superman moves for real. Oh, yeah, it's Rock Ya-Sin right there. Former Niner. Rock Ya-Sin. Almost forgot about Trey Lance. Hey, first overall pick by the Niners. Come on. 4th and 2. Chargers lined up to go for it right here. And it's play action. Lance rolls out to his right. Tosses in the end zone. That is caught. A touchdown to Will Dissly. It's a former Seahawk in the end zone. And the Chargers score the first points of the game. It's not Omarion Hampton, but it is a touchdown for the Chargers. It is 6-0 Chargers. Cameron Dicker's going to come on for the extra point. Bootleg out to Hampton. Yeah, he didn't really have Hampton in the flat. And, Trey Lance dropped that right in the bucket right there for Dissly. Sin almost had a reach on that ball, but couldn't get it. Extra point right here. Cameron Dicker is up, and it is money right down the middle. 7-0 Chargers. 7-0 Chargers. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum ba dun 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 dun. What? It's time to talk about my most favorite thing to do in the bedroom. I thought he was going to say something else, but he ended up saying sleep. Alright, you're good. You're good. You're good. You are good, my boy. I'm going to plug my phone in. Grab a charger right here. Oh, I almost just dropped that. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Andrew Fenichel, not very happy that the commander, or that Terry McLaurin requested a trade. My bad. Alright, I'm clicking back onto the chat. There we go. There we go, guys. Football is back, Maddox. Yes, sir. Touchdown. Great play. Absolutely amazing start for the Chargers. As good of a start as you could possibly imagine. Gotta clean up this little water spill right here with this toilet paper. Handy dandy toilet paper I keep on me 24/7. Oh, in my room 24/7. Alright, there we go. But yeah, great start for the Chargers. Talk about great starts. Omarion Hampton, he had 2 carries for 9 yards on that opening drive. And Will Dissly, the former Seattle Seahawk, is in the end zone. Damn, they lost Noah Fant and Will Dissly. Who's the Seahawks starting tight end this year? They lost both of those guys. How do I, wipe this down? There we go. That's good. They say you never forget your first love. Probably not. But, yeah, talk about an amazing start for the Chargers. Talk about an amazing start. I cannot believe that, though. A fumble on the first play of the game. Will Disley also had the 2 catches for the Chargers. Trey Lance, 2 for 2, 14 yards, touchdown. And Disley, 2 receptions, 14 yards in a tub. Alright, the dead ball spot on touchbacks, it goes to the 35-yard line now. I actually hate that rule. Just because, like, the fact that I think drives should be longer. 65-yard drives just are kind of not long enough, you know? Alright, here is a return. Hopefully it's the same guy we're going to see. He gets a block. He's got a hole. And he's down at the 36-yard line. I thought he had something right there. Alright, 12:04 to go here in this game. The Lions are going to start on the 35s. The first we are going to see of Kyle Allen. His first season with the Lions, his 8th season in the NFL. Played 1 game for the Steelers last year. 5th team in last 5 seasons. So here's Kyle Allen, probably going to be the 2nd or 3rd string for the Lions. I thought it was going to be Teddy Bridgewater, honestly. I thought it was going to be Teddy Bridgewater. I wanted to see Teddy Bridgewater play. Alright, pistol formation right here. It is a handoff to the back on the left side. Tries to get around the edge. He does, and it's a pickup right there, about 2.5 yards. A flag flies, though, with 11:59 to go, and it's probably going to be holding. Yep, holding. Holding on the offense. That's going to go back 10 yards. We're bringing that back 10 yards. On Zylstra. 0 Lions starters on the offense, and we saw a few Chargers. Yeah, we saw Zion James or whatever his name is. We saw Zion James out there. Alright, we're going to see if they can pick up and add some yards on here. But Jared Goff on the sideline, he's not going to play in this game. 1st and 20 for the Chargers. Here is Allen underneath. And Allen takes the snap, hands it off to the right side. He goes up the middle, and you get a pickup or a gain of about a yard right there. A yard, maybe a yard and a half. We'll see where they mark this. We will see where they mark this. That's Reynolds. Chase Reynolds? Is that Chase Reynolds? Oh, why am I on all caps? It doesn't matter. Chase Reynolds. Wrong guy. No, it's some random guy, I guess. I don't know. I guess not. I guess that's not the main Chase Reynolds that I was thinking of. Here, back line up to his left. Allen's back to throw. He's looking, throws over the middle. That pass is incomplete. He dropped it. He had that for a second. Are they going to rule that as a fumble? I don't think so. Incomplete pass. 7th round pick. Rookie wide receiver. That's Lavette again. Most of these guys, I don't know who they are. So, incomplete pass. He threw it right over the middle, but couldn't quite hang on to it. Woo! I mean, Allen kind of put that ball right on the money. You have to catch that pass. Unless there's a deflection or something, you have to catch that pass. 3rd and 18. Back line up to Allen's left. Takes the snap, and it's a quick inside handoff. And he's going to run Reynolds for about 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 4th and long. And it is going to be a punt right here for the Lions. Unless, I mean, Dan Campbell's Dan Campbell. Are we really going to see a punt? Yeah, we are. Alright, this is an amazing start right here for the Chargers. I mean, forced a fumble on the kickoff. Scored a touchdown on 5 plays. Forced a 3 and out. And now they're getting the ball back. Alright, Miller Hines is going to return this. He is the brother of Nyheim Hines, who, yeah, had a good couple years in Buffalo. Obviously famous for the 2 kickoff returns when Damar Hamlin, after the Damar Hamlin thing. That is a return, though, at the 25. He's going to try and turn it up the field. Nowhere to go. Stumbles forward for about maybe a 2-yard gain. With 10:02 to go, they're going to start at the 27-yard line. The man in the khakis done it all year. Solid time with the Niners was 6-10 in 2010. 44-19-1. 2014, 5-7 Michigan. Ever since, 89-25. Took over with the Chargers in did not take over with the Chargers in 2023. Last year took over with the Chargers. Had a good record. He's wearing dark khakis. I thought the whole Jim Harbaugh thing was light khakis. Trey Lance is going to fake that handoff. He's back to throw after a deep drop. Now checks it down right here. 34 to the backfield. He's going to run for about 6 yards. About 6 yards. Omarion Hampton is not in the game. Not currently in the game. But, yeah. Probably will be back soon. I'm going to change this around. How does that look right there? How does that look? I just changed around the, Alright, here's Trey Lance. He's in shotgun with the back line up behind him in I formation. He fakes the handoff right. Gets a big block by the running back and has to just ground it. Throws it into the ground. He was outside of the pocket, though. That is not going to be intentional grounding. Not going to be intentional grounding. Alright. Alright. There we go. I mean, Trey Lance never said he was a bust. He never played bad. Like the Bears game, he didn't play great in, actually. He did not play great in that Bears game. I'll say that, actually. See if Harbaugh will help resurrect his career. Lance is back to throw. Lance is looking up high. That is caught. Open receiver. That's 84 downfield. Lance lobbed it in. It's a big pickup right there on first down. And into Charger territory, or into Lion territory, my mistakes, goes Trey Lance and the Chargers. Lance is going to hand it off right here to 34, and he picks up 2. Dude, Omarion Hampton should have scored that opening touchdown. Should have scored the opening touchdown. The ball's on the Lion 36 right now. It's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Keandre Lambert Smith was the man that just reeled that in. 5th round selection, 158th overall. I think that just said out of Alabama. I could be wrong. Another handoff right there and a pickup of about 2 yards. That is Kimani Vidal. Kimani Vidal. This is a very young receiving core. This is a very, very young receiving core that the Chargers have put together. I mean, obviously, Ladd McConkey going into his 2nd NFL season, but yeah, Chargers are cooking right now. I know, Chargers are on fire. Here's Lance with the back line up to his right. He's back to throw. Lance is looking. He's got a lot of time. Gets a block. He's going to step up. Turns, evades a sack. Now rolls out to the right and evades another sack. Now he's just going to fire it out of bounds. Trey Lance hanging in there in the pocket, but eventually is just forced to throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. 7:35 to go here in the first, and it is likely going to be a field goal. It's going to be a field goal right here from Cameron Dicker. This is a 52-yard attempt for the guy that I just ranked yesterday as the 2nd best kicker in the NFL. Good snap, good hold, kicks on its way, and it's... No! Wait! No good, he doinked it! Cameron Dicker doinks the field goal, he missed it. Oh my goodness. Cameron Dicker doinks it. Only missed 3 field goals last year, and he doinks his first attempt of this year. He actually just doinked it. Of course, Trico and Collinsworth are calling the doink. Collinsworth called the doink? Yeah, it only makes sense that there is a doink when Chris Collinsworth was calling the football game. That happens like 4 times every year. There are so many doinks when Chris Collinsworth is announcing. There's so many doinks, it's funny. But it actually makes so much sense that there's a doink. What does this add? Is that Patrick Mahomes' wife? That is Mahomes. Isn't that Mahomes? Yeah, it's Mahomes. Better to miss than now in the season? Yeah, 100%. I mean, these kicks don't mean anything. Team's off to a solid start, but he's getting the bad ones out of the way. You know, he's rusty. Hasn't kicked a field goal in a real game in months since January when they got eliminated by the Houston Texans. So, January 11th, actually, is the exact date. I remember that. But, yeah, hasn't kicked in a minute. Alright, it's 7-0 though. We are exactly halfway through the first quarter, as you can see on the screen. And it is 7-0 Chargers. 7-0 Chargers. Flag football tournament in Canton, Ohio. Alright, here we go, though. This game, yeah, it's a home game for the Lions. That's what they have it listed as. Alright, here's Allen. He is in a pistol formation right now. Back lineup behind him. This is going to be a handoff to the right side. A flag flies. He's got nowhere to go. Shoved out of bounds with about a 3-yard loss. Absolutely no places to go right there for the running back. Offsides defense. That is going to be on the Chargers. 5-yard penalty on Ja'Sir Taylor. And that's going to make it 1st and 5. Or no, not Ja'Sir Taylor. He's the running back. It is on D. Hand. Pause. Deshaun Hand. That name, though. That's a good name. Deshaun Hand. The Chargers are cooking. Yes, sir. They are cooking right now. They are. Cameron Dicker missed that field goal, though. Alright, from the 47-yard line. Allen with the back lined up. Oh, he goes in motion, actually. It's a quick throw out to 13. Makes a move, cuts it upfield. That's a big first down to the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the first down of this game for the Detroit Lions. Down to the 43-yard line. They marked him down to 42, actually. That was a check down to Reynolds. Check down to Reynolds right there. Craig Reynolds. That's it. Not Chase Reynolds. It's Craig Reynolds. Chase, Craig, same name. Here he goes in an I formation. Back line up. The fullback to his right. That's going to be a handoff. Tons of blockers up there. Reynolds runs for a yard. Up the middle. That's going to bring him to the 42-yard line. It's 2nd and 9. A 33-year-old playing in his 11th year in the game, in the NFL, playing in the Hall of Fame game. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, honestly. He's had injuries. That's the story of a lot of NFL players, guys. Injuries. Here's Allen. He's going to fake the handoff. The pass blitz comes quickly. He's forced to roll out, and he just throws it into the ground. The protection hadn't even really broken down yet. He was in the pocket. Wait, was he in the pocket? They threw a flag. It is intentional grounding. I thought he was in the pocket. Or I thought he was out of the pocket. Why did I keep saying that? I don't know about that. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right call. Alright, they've updated the call. No flag for intentional grounding. That is the right call there. It's July. It is July. You're right about that, Mike Trico. It is July. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 9 now for the Chargers on the 42-yard line of, or 3rd and 9 for the Lions on the 42 of the Chargers. I'm so excited for like UNC games, Niners games. The streams are about to be so much fun, guys. It's about to be so much fun. 3rd and 9. Here is Allen in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. And, a Charger player jumped. And no call. Takes the snap right here. Allen's back to throw. He's looking. Throws right side. Oh! Awful throw! Intercepted! Down the sideline. Nobody or somebody is going to catch him. That's all the way down to the 3-yard line, though. An interception right there for number 46. Allen kind of threw it to the inside. Allen should have thrown it to his outside. But yeah, Allen kind of misread that and threw it right to him. It was picked off. And a near pick 6 right there. I did not see Reynolds downfield. Oh, that is not a smart play. Yeah, you cannot be making that interception. Or that's not a very smart play. Kennedy picked it off, but Allen cannot be making that throw. He threw it to his inside, should have thrown it to his outside. It was read perfectly, and I thought it was a pick 6, everybody. I did not see Reynolds, the running back, chasing him down. I thought he easily had a pick 6. Derwin James is pumped up about it on the sidelines. All right, at the 6-yard line right here. Kamani Vidal's the running back in the game. It is 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Maybe he stepped out of bounds. Lance takes the snap, hands it off to Vidal around the outside, trying to get there. He fights for it, and he's down to the 1. Down to probably about the 1.5, actually. Probably down to the 1.5-yard line. Gain of 4 right there. Gain of 4. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. I didn't see that. If his foot wasn't on the line there, he would have been in the end zone. I think the ball crossed the plane. All right, from the 2, Lance. In shotgun, back line up to his left, fakes it, no, he keeps it, to the goal line, pushes forward, touchdown Chargers. Chargers get in the end zone, it is Kamani Vidal. Unfortunately, it is not Omarion Hampton, but it is a touchdown. He's got 3 carries, 8 yards, and now 1 touchdown. It is 13-0 Chargers, just like that. 2 plays, 6 yards on that drive. Not a good start to this game for the Lions. 13-0. Extra point from Cameron Dicker. Did Cameron Dicker change his number? Where's number 11? I did not think he wore number 11 last year. Here we go. Extra point right here for Cameron Dicker. It's good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. Right down the middle once again. 14-0. 14-0, guys. 5:13 to go here in the first quarter. The Chargers have controlled this entire game so far. Nico Reed. Was that the man with the interception? Was that the guy with the interception? Nico Reed? But yeah, I mean, not a very smart play at all if you are the, not a very smart play at all if you're the Chargers or the Lions. Dang, man. Dang, I mean, this has just been a brutal start. Just been a brutal start. Definitely a bad play. Yeah. Put a caption on a bad play for that one. Put a caption. Did I say that? I mean, obviously it was a bad play, but yeah. I honestly really hope that the Lions can make this game kind of interesting. I really do hope. I don't want it to be a blowout game. But yeah, Allen's 1 of 4, 10 yards and a near pick six. Trey Lance, 4 of 6, 48 yards and a tub. Lambert, 1 reception, 28 yards. Reynolds, he's the leading receiver and leading carrier. Yeah. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Love seeing the Chiefs lose. I cannot agree more with you. Could not agree more. That was incredible. An incredible Super Bowl. Absolutely amazing. Alright, I'm going to go in here. Check to see if I got any sleeper notifications. If you're watching the stream and you're in the Fantasy Football League, then I'm checking to see if I've gotten any messages from the league. Checking to see if I've got any messages. No messages today. No messages today. I'm going to tag the 2 people that have not said that they can return right now. Oh, it's a capital. Oh, that's not an at symbol, that's why. And at, there we go. Alright, if you're in the Fantasy Football League, I just sent a message to the chat. If you're in the Fantasy League, there we go, there we go. Alright, that is a return to the 23-yard line right there for number 80. And that's where they are going to start. Sterling Sharp is a Hall of Fame inductee. Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame inductee. And along with his brother Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was just fired yesterday. Just fired yesterday by ESPN. Under center, here is Allen. He is got a backfield in the back. He goes fake handoff right there. He's going to roll out on a little bootleg. Finds an open tight end. And he makes his move nearing the 50-yard line. That's a big play of about 24, 25 yards right there. 24, 25 yards. Too bad all this crazy stuff is going on with his brother. I know, man. Just got fired by ESPN. Not been a good time for Shannon Sharp. Not been a good time for Shannon Sharp. But that's a 25, I believe, yard completion. It's going to set up first down for the Lions. First good play, though. I formation right here for Allen. He's going to take the snap, fakes a handoff, short drop. He's now going to roll out to the right looking. Fires one downfield and has a reception to 18 over to the 30-yard line. It's another nice play. And gets about 24 again, I think. I want to say 24 again. Back-to-back 24-yard plays, and just like that, the Detroit Lions are in business. They're in field goal range. Is the draft set for the 6th? Yes, it is. It is currently set for the 6th. It is currently set for the 6th. Your username is Kyle Hook, right? Kyle Hook. That's your username? Just making sure. On my screen, I have you as, if it is Kyle Hook, you're good. You said that you're good for the draft. Handoff right there, and that's just going to go nowhere. That's going to be a loss of like 2 yards. Loss of 2 yards right there. Alright, you are? Alright, yeah. On my whiteboard, everybody is good for the draft besides 2 people. Everybody's good for the draft. The 2 people that I just tagged in that message like 5 minutes ago are the only 2 people that haven't officially said that they can draft at that time. Everybody else, though, looks good. Here is Allen. He's in shotgun with the back lined up to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking. He finds Lovett again. He turns to the outside. Does he have the edge? He doesn't, but he has a nice gain right there. He's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. Going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. Playing golf with Sterling. Mike Trico's golfed with Sterling Sharp. Dang, 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 dang. Here's Allen with the back line up to his left from the 23-yard line. Back to throw. He's looking. He's got a lot of time. He's going to launch one for the end zone. Awful throw. And it's intercepted. It's another interception. And you could just tell. I said it while he threw it. I said awful throw. And it's picked off. And this is not at all a good start for the Detroit Lions. Not at all a good start. He throws a pick in the end zone. And they're going to bring that ball out to the 25-yard line, I think, with the new rules. Yeah, another pick. Not good at all. Another pick. Oh, I mean, just an awful throw. I mean, not an... No. Let me rephrase that. Not an awful throw. I'm going to say bad recognition. Honestly, if it was just one-on-one with the guy that was behind him, that's an amazing throw. But he didn't recognize that there was another guy there, and he placed that ball in an awful spot. He shouldn't have thrown that in the first place. There's no way that could have gone right. I'm going to pour this water into this cup. There we go. Here's Trey Lance. He's going to try and run left, being chased, and down goes Trey Lance out of the pocket, and he is sacked for about a 5-yard loss right there. Sacked for a 5-yard loss. Taken down by the same guy who fumbled on the opening play. So yeah, the Lions have fumbled the ball once and thrown 2 interceptions. Not a good start. Sterling Sharp, still on the broadcast. Alright, here's Trey Lance from the 15-yard line. Takes the snap, he's back to throw. Pressure comes quickly. He fires. That is going to be caught. I believe that's Will Dissly again for a pickup of about 7 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and mid. 3rd and 8. No, that is Gadsden. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Gadsden is, but he made the catch right there, and it's going to be 3rd and 8. We're going to see what they can get up to right here. But, yeah, it's been a tough start for the Lions. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Trey Lance in shotgun with the back line up to his left from the 22-yard line. Takes the snap. Trey Lance is back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. Fires in the flat. That's going to be caught, but he fell backwards, and it's not going to be enough. I mean, if you look at just where he caught the ball, maybe that's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, but he ended up getting brought back to, it's going to be 4th and 4. 4th and 4, yeah. Trey Lance is 6 for 8, 59 yards, and out comes the punt team for the Chargers. Trey Lance has been on the Niners, the Cowboys, and the Chargers now. Yeah, Trey Lance is going to get to play in 4 preseason games. He's going to get a lot of time, too. Here's the punt, though, right now. From the Chargers, that's going to go down to, that's a big punt, down to about the 21. It's going to be a return right here by 19. Gets a block on the outside, turns it upfield, stays in bounds, and he's tripped up at the 41-yard line. Time runs out on the first quarter, and it is 14-0. The Chargers are on top, everybody. 14-0, 1 quarter down. Allen comes back out. I'm going to refill my water, and I will be back here in a moment. Alright, we are back. Oh, I almost just spilled water again. There we go. Alright, so yeah, end of the first quarter right here. And yeah, we're 1 quarter into the NFL season. I'm counting it, it's a preseason game. I really do not care. It was Tesla that had that. Tesla. Tesla? I don't know how to say his name really. Don't really know how to say his name, but he was the one that came up with that catch right there. We still got 45 more minutes of football. We're going nowhere. And we have been live so far for just over an hour. I've been live for an hour and 6 minutes. I'm gonna refresh the stream. I hate this comedian. Honestly, I've never been a big fan of comedians in general. I'm not a big fan of comedians in general. Alright, there we go. Wonder if any NFL teams will actually three-peat in the Super Bowl era. I mean, it's definitely possible. The Chiefs nearly just did it this last year. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's definitely eventually going to happen. It'll happen within the next, 50 years. I'm sure of it. But I don't know when. It'll happen sometime in my lifetime. I'm 16 years old, so, it'll happen sometime in the next 70-ish years. September 4th, Cowboys, Lions. So excited for that game. I will be live for the season opener, Cowboys, Lions. It might be the next NFL game I'm live for. No, actually, I'll be live for 2 of the Niners preseason games. I'm going to the game on August 9th. It's the game against the Broncos. I'll be going to that game. Here's Allen, though. He is under center, and he's going to hand it off right here, I believe, again to Reynolds. He goes up the middle, and he's got about 10 yards and a first down up to the 50-yard line. Yeah. Isaac Tesla had a couple nice catches. He's got 2 receptions, 46 yards. Third round selection out of Arkansas. He was a 70th overall pick. Only 16. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? If it doesn't come out as personal, then yeah. 14:29 to go here in the second. Alright, we're getting a virtual measurement. There is no more times with the ground crews out there. It is a virtual measurement. I don't like that. I like just being able to watch the game. This just in, Terry to the Giants. There's no way it's happening. Dude named Tesla. It's like Tesla or something like that. It's Tesla. Alright, they're ruling it a first down, though. Barely. Sorry about that. My ear is really itchy, guys. 14-0. Yeah, they did review it. Slightly over. First down, and they're slightly into Chargers territory. Allen's under center, and a guy's going to go in motion right here. Takes the snap, hands it off to the right side. Now he cuts up the middle. Pickup of about 3. No problem. 35 years old. Nice. 35 years old. You are younger than Steph Curry and LeBron James. And Trent Williams. So yeah, there you go. That's a good throw right there. Here we go. It is 2nd and 6. Takes the snap under center again. Hands it off to the left. No, he fakes it. A bootleg up to the right. That is diving and caught right there by Zylstra for near a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I think my favorite plays in all of football are the bootlegs. I love those bootlegs that you run out. Like, fake the handoff, especially with the good quarterback that's like, that, especially with an accurate quarterback. That's why I love Brock Purdy so much. Those, like, bootleg play action with Brock Purdy, that type of stuff, is so great as a Niners fan like me. 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can pick this up. Allen's not found it easy in this game. He is in shotgun with the back lined up behind him now. No, off to his right side. Allen takes the snap. He's back to throw, and this play is blowing dead. We got flags. Just love watching the game with commentary. That's not from them. Plus, found your content recently. You do a really good job. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you for the love, man. Thank you for the love. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make the best possible content, even though I post mostly only YouTube shorts. But yeah, hey, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support on the streams. Isaac Tesla was wearing a jersey with his name on it. He was wearing a jersey with his name on it. I've never seen anyone do that. I mean, I've obviously worn a jersey with my name on it when I played, like, basketball and flag football. When I played flag football when I was, like, 10 years old. But, yeah, I haven't worn a basketball jersey since... Like, I haven't worn a basketball jersey with my name on it since, like, I was, like, I don't know, 11 years old, maybe. Probably before COVID. Jahmyr Gibbs there, hanging out with David Montgomery and Amon-Ra St. Brown on the sideline. Alright, understand it right here. Man goes in motion. Allen is waiting, takes the snap, hands it off right here to Reynolds. Reynolds has a first down. Bulges forward for 4 yards. He was wearing a Lions jersey as a kid. That's crazy foreshadowing. Oh yeah, I saw that. Maybe he was a Lions fan. That would make sense if he was a Lions fan. That would make sense. The Lions are, in my opinion, one of the most slept-on teams going into the NFL season in 2025. Very slept on. Allen takes the snap, hands it off to the left side. Reynolds up the middle. Does he have it? Oh, he's tripped up. A shoestring tackle on the right side. If he broke through it, he was likely headed towards the end zone. It's a 13-yard pickup to probably about the 25-yard line right there. But if he was able to get through that guy, I think he was headed towards the end zone. He was headed towards the end zone if he could have gotten past him. Here's Reynolds, though. 8 rushing attempts, 36 yards. Allen takes it. It's another handoff. I guess they just don't trust him to throw. That time he only picks up about 1.5 yards there-ish. 1.5, maybe 2. But, yeah, they're only running the ball on this drive. I guess they don't trust his ability to throw anymore. He's thrown 2 interceptions. Dude, Omarion Hampton has not re-entered this game. Still not re-entered this game. Actual pain. Hold up, how do I click off that? There we go. Panthers fan, think the Lions in the Super Bowl would be great for the NFL. It'd be cool to see some new teams in there, Lions, Ravens, or Bills. I agree, yeah. I'd really like. I'm a Niners fan, so obviously in my lifetime I've watched my team. In my lifetime, the Niners have lost 3 Super Bowls. Obviously to the Ravens back in 2012, and then Chiefs in 2020, and then Chiefs again in 2024. 2 of them were heartbreaking. I was like 4 years old or 3 years old when we lost the first time. I don't remember it at all, but yeah, I want my Niners to get back there. But it would be really, really cool to see some new teams. Like, I want to see Lamar. I want to see Josh Allen in a Super Bowl. I for sure want to see the Lions play in a Super Bowl. I want to see the Bengals go back. I really do want to see the Bengals go back. I feel like it's just like the Bengals have just such an incredibly talented offense. I love Burrow. I love T. Higgins. I love Jamar Chase. And then what other teams in the NFC? Oh, I'd like to see the Vikings in a Super Bowl. Vikings-Bengals. That would be a really fun Super Bowl. That'd be a really fun one, I think. Especially, obviously, both teams would have to be a little better because I don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be a fun one. In shotgun is Allen with the back line up to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to fire. That pass is caught right there by 19. It's a first down. His helmet comes off, but that is going to bring up 4th down. It's going to be about 4th and 3. That's low vet again. RJ Mickens was the guy that made the tackle. We're under 10 to play here in the second, and yeah, as I said, it's going to be 4th and short. Is Jake Bates going to come out to kick this field goal? No. Dan Campbell's going for it. This is risky. Oh my god, if they didn't put up any points here, that would suck. Allen with the back line up to his right. Play clock down to 3, down to 2, takes the snap, he's back to throw, he's looking, he's got time, he pump fakes, he's going to roll to the left, doesn't have the angle, he's going to tuck it and run, and I think he's got it. I'm pretty sure he's got it. Are they going to give it to him? They are going to give it to him. That's a first down right there. Allen tucked in and ran. He's not a bad runner. Allen, let's see. Ooh, I think he got that, yeah. Kill the bot. Hey, it's alright. He's going on YouTube. He's seeing that I'm streaming this game. He's wondering if I'm wanting to watch his illegal stream. But no, I don't want to. Under shotgun, here he is. Or no, not under shotgun. He's under center. That's going to be a handoff to the left side, trying to get up. And it's about a gain of 2 right there. About a gain of 2. It's going to be second and 8. 8:30 to go here. Let's see this. Nine starters, 6 bench players. 8:15 to go. Under center again. That's going to be a pitch off to the right side. He's got blockers in front. Can he get it? No, he can't. It's another pickup of about 3. It's going to be 3rd and mid. 3rd and 5 right there. Inside the Chargers 10. I believe down to about the 8 or 9 yard line. Jabari Small is the running back right there. Let's see. Yeah, they're using all sorts of running backs, the Lions. I mean, I guess Dan Campbell's used to it. Dave Montgomery, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously. Gibbs is going to take over as the number 1 this year. But yeah, I guess he's used to it. Alright, 3rd and 5 from the 9 yard line. Back line up to his left. Back to throw. He's just going to throw a quick screen outside. And, oh, amazing tackle. I don't think he got there. Wait a second. I don't think he got there. They threw a quick screen off to the left. And they're going to mark it as 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 1. 4th and, I think, inside 1. They're going to go for it for sure, though. Dan Campbell's going to go for it. Should I ban the bot, guys? Should I do it? Put user in timeout. 24 hours. Alright, there we go. Lions. Alright, I just put the user in timeout. I don't know how to ban him, but I just put him in timeout. Here is a throw. It is caught for a gain of 2 and a first down. It's a short play, but it's enough for the first down for the Lions. And it keeps this drive going. That's a good play call right there. What is going on? What's going on, bro? What is up? Are you good to draft for fantasy football on, yeah, finally a good pass. Are you good to draft for fantasy football on the 6th at 5:30? So I can write you down. Because you are Caden 888, right? You are Caden 888. From the 3 yard line, under center, with the back line up behind him. He takes the snap, he hands it off to the left. Can he get enough pushing? No. Another incredible tackle. 50 is everywhere. That's Caleb Murphy. 49ers making good acquisitions with Equanimeous St. Brown and Quintez Cephas, also a former Lion. 49ers actually cut St. Brown today, and I believe we actually cut Cephas as well. I believe we cut both of them today to make room to sign. We signed a couple new wide receivers and a running back. We signed 2 new wide receivers and a running back. Forget their names. Hand off to the left again. Can he get in? This time, Bulges Ford. He is in. That is a touchdown for the Lions. Touchdown Lions. What day is the 6th? The 6th is next Wednesday. That is in 6 days. Next Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern time. Yeah, hey, Lions finally score a touchdown. Lions finally score a touchdown. There we go. Oh, jeez. I'm going to just drop my phone. But yeah, the Lions are finally on the board, guys. The Lions are finally on the board. There we go, there we go. Am I really going to have to ban every single bot on here? That's crazy. There we go. Jake Bates hits the field goal. I have just ranked Jake Bates as well in a video I dropped yesterday. I ranked Jake Bates, I want to say, the 8th best kicker in the NFL. I already banned that guy, or I put him in a timeout. I don't really care too much, though. I don't really care too much about it, honestly. Possibly depends on your work schedule and when you get off. Alright, the draft's at 5:30. Because we already got 8 out of 10 people in the league. 8 out of 10 people in the league have already said they can do it. We're still waiting for one other, and obviously you're talking right now. So the draft, I can't really move it from the 6th now because everybody knows that it's on the 6th. So if you can't make it, obviously that's unfortunate. But yeah, if you can't make it, then probably auto draft. Just set it to the best available option or something like that. Or you can, honestly, what you can do is you can queue all of the players that you want. Obviously, not just queue all the best players in the draft, but queue the most reasonable options per round, and then it'll draft you those players. So that's not a bad choice. But, yeah. I hope you can be there. I hope you can be. I really do. I really do. Alright, 14-7. We got 5:31 to go here in the second quarter. 5:31 to go here in the second. We will see, though. We will see. The PGA Tour, Nick Taylor. I don't know who that is, but yeah. I'm getting into my golf game a little more, guys. Yeah, I've been working on my golf game recently. I've gone golfing a couple times this summer. Yeah, I've been working on my golf game. You know, hopefully someday, if I create a second channel, I'll do a IRL stream. You know, we'll go golfing. Yeah. Check, but I hope you can get off by 3:30 Pacific Standard Time instead of 4:30. Oh, 4:30 Pacific Time is perfect. If you can get off by 4:30 Pacific Time, then that's good. Because the draft is at 5:30 Pacific Time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So, that would be perfect. Obviously, if you can get home by 5:30, then that's great. But yeah, I'll be streaming it. I honestly don't even care about the bot at this point, man. I banned the first two, but the other ones, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me check this. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so the Lions are going to kick off. You know, I haven't really streamed the game like this since the NBA Finals. I haven't streamed the game like this since Game 7 of the Finals. We have a flag fly on the kickoff. But yeah, I haven't streamed a game like this since the Finals. That was over a month ago, like 6 weeks ago at this point. So my voice is a little dead. Antonio Gates is speaking right now. Antonio Gates, first player in NFL history, Hall of Fame, without playing college football. That is crazy. Alright, I'm going to put you, though, in probably. Antonio Gates originally planned to play in the NBA over the NFL? Damn. Oh, he's a big guy, that's why. He's a big guy. He played basketball for Kent State from 2001 to 2003, but didn't play football there. He came up, played football, and instantly became one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history. Alright, 2nd and 8 for Trey Lance. Is Amarian Hampton back in this game? This is a handoff. That is Hampton right there. There we go, Amarian. Bounces to the outside. That's not Amarian Hampton. Are you kidding me? I thought that was Amarian Hampton for a minute, but it's not. Dude, I really thought, like, they're not playing him at all. Pain, man, pain. Trey Lance, quick snap. Trey Lance throws underneath that pass. Is going to be caught. 31, the running back. Gain of about 3.5, 4 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6 to about the 45-yard line. What pick do I have? I have the... what pick do I have? Draft. Let's see. 60. Okay, CPU auto pick. I don't want to enable that. League. I think I have the 6th pick out of 10. I have the 6th, I think. I think I have the 6th. Handoff right there to the right side at 31 again. He gets tripped up. Gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 4 right here. I think Caden's got like the 3rd pick, I want to say. I think. Am I going to stream a lot of games like this? You bet, yes. I'm going to stream tons of games. I'm going to stream 14 or 15 Niners games. The games I don't stream are going to be games that I go to. And then I'm going to stream 11 of 12 UNC football games. And that nearly gets intercepted as a flag flies. But it's not. It's dropped. The flag flies, though. I'll stream 11 of 12 UNC football games. The one game I'm going to go to is the game at Cal this year. And then I'm going to stream a lot of other NFL games and college football games as well. What pick do you have? Still have the number 1 pick. No, we re-updated the draft. I could check right now. I could go onto it on my laptop. You guys will see it. I will project it. Hold up. Yeah, I'll go to sleeper right there. Let's see what pick you have. We're gonna go to draft. We're gonna go to draft room. Oh yeah, Kyle, you got the number 1 pick. Caden, you got the number 5 pick. I have the number 6 pick. And yeah. Handoff right there. No, play action. Lance fires. That is caught downfield. That's the tight end. Tucker Fist, the one with the catch right there. If you stream Warriors games, I'll be here. That's sick. Yes, I'm going to stream Warriors games for sure. I'm going to stream a lot of Warriors games. Not all regular season games. I'll try to stream like maybe 30, 40 regular season games. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to stream every regular season Warriors game. It's just not how my schedule works out every single time. Even though I miss like 5 Warriors games a year, but still. Yeah. And then, yeah. So, Kyle, you got the 1st pick. Kate, you got the 5th. I got the 6th. Handoff right there. That is going to be a carry of about 4 yards. Carry of about 4. See, not going to need to trade up, Kyle. You want to see if you can make a deal. Hey, I want to see some sort of deal. I changed the settings so the deals go through after my approval. Obviously, I'm not gonna mess with you guys or anything. Or no, actually, it's something else. I think it's like I forgot how I said it. I said it as like the deals go through immediately, but to go through immediately, I have to accept it, and I will accept all trades. Even if it's like a scam, I'll accept it. Hey, let's see it though. A second round pick. Oh, damn, you can trade seconds? I didn't know that. I did not know that you could do that. I did not know that you could trade picks like that. Hey, me and Kyle already traded the 1st pick. So when I didn't realize this. So when you made that trade, I got auto-generated the 1st pick. You got auto-generated the 6th. So you get the 1st pick from me because of that, and I get the 6th because of that as well. We'll see what other picks. Was there any other picks that got included in that deal? No other picks that got included? I don't think anything else got included in that deal. Yeah, I don't think anything else got included. Alright, you guys can continue to talk about trades. I'm going to use the restroom really quickly. back here. Let's see what's been going down. Let's see. Do a swap our first rounders, then add in a second. Let's see what first you got, though. Or, hold up. Should I go back on? We'll see that. We'll see that. You may want to keep your pick. You got first overall pick, right? Oh, that'd be a big trade. Swapping the first overall pick, though. That'd be a big trade. Y'all swapping the first overall pick. Jared Allen. Hey, if you guys do make that trade, though, then I will accept it immediately. So you guys can prepare for the first. I will drop a mock draft as well. Like, I'll drop my first 12 picks. Even though it's a 10-team league, a lot of teams do 12, or leagues do 12, so I'll do that. I will for sure do that video. Alright, from the 15, Trey Lance with the back lined up to his right. Takes the snap, Lance is back to throw, he's looking, over, up, top, and it's a little too high, incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Let's get another deal that we can do because, okay, with getting a first round pick from you and maybe a later pick, 7th round. 7th round picks are sleeper picks. 7th round picks, like, that's where you can find some crazy value. That is where you can for sure find some crazy value. Or some, like low tier, but, like, some guy that's going to have a breakout season. That's where breakout candidates are. Candidate. Comment how you say it. We're also nearing the 2-minute warning, guys. We're nearing the 2-minute warning. They throw it over the middle. Pass is caught. 84 into the end zone. That is a touchdown. Trey Lance throws it right over the middle. It is caught, and that is a touchdown for Keandre Lamb. Keandre, something like that. I don't know, but Keandre Lambert Smith. That's it. Keandre Lambert Smith catches a touchdown, and the Chargers take a 20-7 lead. Oh, yeah. Who are you planning to take? Unless you don't want to disclose it, who are you planning to take with the first overall pick? Who are you planning to take with the first overall pick? Ja'Marr Chase? Kick is up and good. I also changed the settings, so it's not keeper league. We redraft every year. With the 6th overall pick, who can I go with the 6th? So let's see. Let me just go through this on who, like, I think the top 5 could easily be. Okay, so, like, Ja'Marr Chase, obviously, Saquon, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Puka Nacua. There's still some wild talent at 6. There's some wild talent. You think Chase? Chase is the good call unless he gets injured. That's what I would say. But, yeah, I mean, there's some good options this year. I mean, Bijan at 1, that's an underrated pick. So, I'm not sure what we're going to see. I'm not sure what you guys are expecting to do. But, yeah, we will see. We're still waiting on one other than you, Caden, to make sure that we're good for the draft date. So, yeah, we're still waiting. You still have my pick? Oh, did you guys, wait, unless you guys, let's see. Let's go on to Sleeper. I'm going to pull it up. You guys are going to see it on my screen at halftime. We will talk about fantasy. Let's see. Okay, I'm going in here right now. Draft. I'm going to go to draft room. Alright, so yeah, as of right now, let's see, I'm going to lower that. No, I'm just going to lower it. So as of right now, it looks like, oh, wait, hold up. Oh, you got my 2nd round pick. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. Well, I had the 1st, right? So wouldn't that be my 2nd? Wouldn't that be my 2nd? Unless I have to change something up. Hold up. I'm going to go into league settings. I'm just going to make sure it's a snake draft really quickly. Because that would be stupid if it's not. Alright, hold up. I'm just going to make sure it's a snake draft. Draft, snake, default. Alright, perfect. Alright, guarantee the snake draft. Guarantee the snake draft. We're good. We're going to go back in the draft room. Let's see. Let's see, though. Wait, so this is... Oh, wait. Oh, I think I understand. So when we re-randomize the order, I got the 6th, you got the 1st, but that trade gives you the 6th. But I'm not sure. I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. But as of what I know right now, I have the 6th pick and the 11th and the 10th pick and the 11th pick actually. I'm pretty sure I've got the 6th pick and the 11th pick. Oh wait, no, I'm reading your thing. My bad. I'm reading your thing. What am I saying? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, it's a snake. That's why. So you got the 10th pick in the second round. I read that wrong. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Sorry, I read that wrong. Not mean to get you confused. Back lineup 2 is left though. Allen's back to throw. Allen's gonna look. The receiver fell down and it's incomplete. That could have been bad. That could have been intercepted for sure. That for sure could have been intercepted. Let's see what this says though. Set manually. We have to talk about the mole. Yeah. Alright, back lineup 2 is right. Back to throw is Allen. He's looking. He's going to check one down to the running back 42. He's able to break a tackle, makes a move, and picks up 6 yards. That's nice. Can we do an auction draft next year? Yeah. Yeah, we can for sure do an auction. Actually, that sounds like fun. Also, the winner of the draft gets to keep one player of their choice. I think that's what we're planning to do as of now. Back to throw those. Allen, pressure comes quickly. He steps up. Allen slides down. He's going to be short of the first down. And it's going to be 4th and really, really short right here. It's going to be 4th and really, really short. Alright, let's check out this trade, though. Let's check out this trade that you sent to me. Alright. Let's see this trade. So, I get my 2025 first and 6th, and you get a 2025 round. Oh wait, hold up. So that was the. So this would get my first pick in the draft back. I don't know if I want to do that, honestly. Honestly, Kyle, I don't know if I want to make that trade. I don't know. I like the 6th pick a lot. See, I don't know what's better. The 6th. I feel like the 6th might be a little better than the 1st. I feel like it might be. I'm going to keep the 6th for now. The 6th is going to be my pick. Alright, this is going to be a punt right there on 4th and 2. The Chargers are going to get the football back. Fair cut down to the 10-yard line. Let's see, though. Let's see. Alright, I just accepted your message. Let's see this trade that you sent me. Alright, so I get your round 3 pick, and I get your 4th round pick. You get my you get the round 10 pick and my 11th pick. Oh. So I gotta wait a minute until I make my pick. That's a good trade proposal. That is a really good trade. See, I'm going to double up in the 3rd and 4th rounds then. That means I'm doubling up in rounds 3 and 4. I see your trade right now, Caden. I see it. I see your trade. I mean, I'm doubling up in rounds 3 and 4 at 6 and 5. Oh. Do I accept that? I'm going to accept that. I like that trade, and I'm not going to lie. I'm going to accept that trade. I'm going to go in there, And I'm going to accept that trade. The trade's been accepted, everybody. The trade has been accepted. The trade's now pending. There you go. That is the trade proposal. I mean, yeah. That's my second pick in the second round, not your sixth pick in the second round. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's my second pick. But no, I honestly like that trade, though, for me, right? Because you look at it, right? And hold on, I can go into my laptop for it. I'm going to reload the page on my laptop. There we go. But, I mean, I kind of like that. I kind of like that for, honestly, both of us, maybe. It depends. It depends what you want. It depends what you want. But, I just processed it. There we go. A trade has been processed. We're going to go into draft room right there. So, now this means that, you have taken over my 11th pick, and you've taken over my second pick, but I get to take over your third round pick and your fourth round pick. Honestly, I feel like to get the higher pick, that's smart for you. I feel like you get the higher pick now. But, yeah, Kyle, you have my sixth pick. And, wait, how do you have my sixth pick? How do you have my sixth pick? Let's go back in here. We're going to go to direct messages. We're going to go to direct messages. Let's see this. I received a 2025... oh, wait, yeah. I received a 2025 first. Oh, I have your first overall pick now. Oh, wait, hold up. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that really quickly. Let's go back to that because I just want to make sure. Alright, I just want to see because now I think I want to say... yeah, we're making some trades right now. We're making some trades. We are making some trades. We are making some draft trades. There we go. Alright. So, yeah. People in the league are confused, though. People in the league are confused. Alright. 5 seconds to go, though, in this half. I think they're just going to let it run all the way down. And, yeah, they do. It is halftime, 21-7. Can I explain what that means? Yes, I can. Like I get his picks that I sent him. Picks that I sent him. That he sent me. Alright, there we go. I'm going to go in here, guys, though. You guys can obviously see it up on the screen. I'm going to close. I don't need to be on there on my phone. And I can go back as well. But hey, yeah, some people are a little confused, guys. Some people are a little confused. Let's see, though. Second round pick. Trying to make a big move with Kyle. Alright, let's check out the draft room, though. I'm actually interested to see what it says. Because, alright, so, the first pick, I want to say now that obviously you can zoom in here, but I'm pretty sure that I have the first overall pick in the draft now, and then I don't have a second round pick, but I do have a third, and I have 2 third-round picks and 2 fourth-round picks. Yeah, I have 2 picks in the third, 2 picks in the fourth, and I'm doubling up. I have 5 and 6. I like that. I might not make another move, honestly. I low-key might not make another move. I might not make another move. I will check it out, but yeah, you got my queue right here. I can see, obviously, everybody, but as of right now, I don't even think I have a first-round pick. Wait, do I not? Yeah. I do not have a first-round pick right now, guys. I've lost my first-round picks. That's crazy. Yes, for football. There we go. But yeah, Seriously, Kyle's trading you his first round pick. Oh, you have the first round pick. You own the first and the second now. Wait, you may have scammed me. Hold up. Wait, did you? No, I don't think so, because I still got your second. Yeah, I still got your second, that's why. For a second, I thought you'd scammed me, and I was like, oh my god. But no, I still have my first round pick. I still believe I have my first round pick. Direct messages, let's see. I'm going to go on here. There we go. But, two-way trade. First round pick 2025 for second round. Oh, you did scam me. No way. You actually did scam me. Second and first. Did you? Did you scam me? I don't even know. Kyle's trying to send me a trade, which I'm not sure I like it. See that trade? Let's see that trade, boy. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that trade I made with Kyle. I'm not sure about that trade I made with you. I'm not sure about that trade. I think I may have gone scammed. I don't even remember accepting that though. Like, I don't know when I accepted that, to be honest. Not to make excuses, but I do not remember when I accepted that trade. A trade is now pending. Oh my god. A trade is now pending. Caden, your 2025 first, 2025 10th, 2025 second, 2025 9th for second, 9th, first, and 10th. Damn. So you guys are pretty much swapping because first, second, 9th, and 10th picks are all included. All of those picks are included. Alright, do we run this through right now? Do we run this through? League chat. The trade is now pending, guys. The trade is now pending. That is a big time trade. That is a big time trade. Alright. Alright. Trade has been processed, everybody. The trade has been processed. Good deal. Gonna try and give it back. Hey, I mean, that was not a bad trade that you guys just made, honestly. Not a bad trade. I'm gonna go to the draft room right now, but you guys just swapped a lot. You guys just swapped a lot. So I understand. So everybody's got their like top part, and all the picks under are what you got, and then underneath, if it says somebody else's name, then they got that pick. So like as of now, I've got my second round pick, and I've got my I got my second round pick, and I got my third and fourth, and I got somebody else's third and fourth. So that's what we just processed. That's what we just processed right there. So that's solid. That's solid right there. Solid moves. Solid moves. But inside the top 4 rounds, guys, I got 5 picks inside the top 4 rounds. I was able to add, but I don't have a first as of now, though. I do not have a first. And then we also made that move, so Caden, you did acquire my 11th round pick. The draft in total is 15 rounds. 15 rounds. And we're going to be talking about this a lot in 5 days, in 6 days. We're going to be talking a lot about this next Wednesday. We will figure all of this stuff out. The top 4 rounds, guys. We will figure all of this stuff out. Let's see, though. Let's see, though. Yeah, it's interesting. Trying to give the pick back to me or what? Trying to give it back to me the first? I can negotiate something for that first round pick back. I can negotiate something to get my first back. We'll see though. Yeah, you gotta remember, I got 2/3 and 2/4. I got 2/3 and 2/4. Has UNC fan been active trying to send him a trade? Has he been active? He's been a little active. He's good for the draft. And I don't know how to check when he was last active. Maybe I can go back in time. When he was last active. He was last active, let's see. A day ago, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to keep going back. I've not seen his name yet. He was last active yesterday. He was active sometime during the day yesterday. That's when he was last active. That is when he was last active. But yeah, it's been a minute, and I'm trying to go back to see when I made that trade with you. I'm trying to go back. Let's see. Oh, I did make that. Damn. So I got your second, and you got my first. I don't know why I made that trade. I don't remember doing that, honestly. But yeah, hey, you got 7 other guys. That's not me or Kyle or obviously yourself to make trades with. Rafi Crumb's not been too active recently. Jalen's been active. Ninja Jet Set's been active. Steph Curry MVP's been solid active. Johnny's been solidly active. And Joshua's been a little active as well. So yeah, we got some guys that have been active. But it is halftime currently in this game right now, everybody. And we are waiting. We are waiting for the game to return. Damn, some big time trades have been going down though. Big time trades have been going down. Yeah, so Caden, you've controlled my I still have my second, but you've controlled my first. Yeah. Alright, that's easier to see now on there. So yeah, you've got my first, and you've got Kyle's second. But I've controlled 2/3, 2/4, and a second. And my 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. No, not my 11th. So yeah, you got my first round pick and my 11th. That's what you have. That's what you got. Let's see this. Hey, I have a feeling that some sort of big blockbuster trade. If we're having big trades during the draft, then we're guaranteed gonna have something big happen during the season. Who knows? Maybe Jamar Chase gets traded by you, Kyle. Maybe Jamar Chase gets traded. We will see. We will see. But yeah, the league is complete. Just sent the blockbuster trade to Ninja. Let's check that out. But I can't see it. But yeah, we got 2 divisions, guys. 5 teams in each division. I believe that you play every team at least once, but I think you play all teams in your division. Like, obviously there's 9 guys you're playing, 14 regular season weeks. Yeah, you play every team once. From your division you play them twice, but from the other division you play them once. So like, for example, I play you, Kyle. I play you 1 time this entire year, but I will play Caden for you. You, for example, I play you twice this year. So that's it, pretty much. Division by division. I just separated it into the AFC and the NFC. Usually I would do NFC first, but I did AFC first, I guess. Bum bum dun 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 dun. And then there will be standings. There will be like full standings that you will see when the weeks go play by play as well. We got another one of these dudes in here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, the game should be back though in a minute. We still have an ad. I'm going to reload it just to make sure it's hurrying up. But the game should be back here in a minute. It's 6:38 Pacific time. The game started about an hour and a half ago. About. But yeah, we're having some big time moves going down. We have some big time moves. I've gotten some private messages from some people as well. Like, I got a private message from Johnny. I've gotten private messages from UNC fan, and then obviously Caden and Kyle. You guys both, because you guys have gone through trades. But yeah, add friends. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Alright. I switched back to ESPN. There we go. The game should be back soon, though. When the game comes back, we will watch the second half of it. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what the second half of this football game has in store. It is 21-7. Currently, The Chargers are leading the Lions at halftime. It's been a disaster game for the Lions. I will be live all the way until the end of this game, too. All the way until the end of this game. Someone is typing. Someone is typing. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Are we about to have a big trade negotiation go down? Are we about to have a big trade negotiation go down? Let's see. Alright, there we go. Hey, I'm excited to see. I don't know if I'm going to make any more trades in the draft. I don't know if I'm making any more trades in the draft. So I guess we'll see what you guys want to do. I guess we will see what you guys want to do with these trades. You guys can make as many trades as possible. I really don't care. I'll process all the trades. The only time I will not process a trade is if it's an absolute scam for somebody. Is if it's an absolute scam and it's like, it's just a stupid trade, then I won't do it. Oh, but it does show me all the draft positions now. So, like, yeah, I have the 6th draft spot, Caden 5th, and then shows everything. It shows everything. Gabe should be back here in a minute, guys. Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, unfortunately not playing. Carrie Underwood. How lucky are we to have Carrie Underwood? Sent another trade to Ninja because he gave me an offer that I didn't like. Check out that offer. Gabe should be back soon. Let's see that offer, though. Let's see that offer. Let's see that offer. Let's see if it's accepted. You guys can send me more trades. I don't know. I'm probably not going to send too many trades out to you guys, but I'll keep this tab open on both. Here is a return right now for the Chargers. That's a good return. It's a breakaway. 31 is going to go all the way up to the 43-yard line. Really solid return right there for the Chargers. And the Chargers are in kind of some business right now, maybe. Alright, there we go. We're good. Jim Harbaugh speaking. And let me go out of that. There we go. Alright, here we go. This half starts right here with the handoff to 34. On the left side, he's going to pick up a first down. And there he goes. Down the sideline. All the way down to the 26. But a flag flies. And it's very likely that this is coming back. Counter my 1st round pick for a 7th round pick and he denied it. Okay. I'll check it out. How do I move over so I can get both things up? It is going to come back. It's a false start right there on the Chargers. False start on the LA Chargers. That is coming back. Dang, I mean, he took off. That man was speeding. Alright, I'm going to move this tab over. There we go. Alright, that's perfect. Full screen, connect, bang, bang. It is 21-7, 14:31 to go. 2nd and 10 right here from the 38. Lance is back to throw. Lance is looking. He's going to step up. Lance is able to evade the sack, and he ends up running for about 5 yards. Good play right there from Trey Lance, keeping that alive. Exactly what I did not see when he was with the 49ers. Let's see that sent a different trade to Josho. Hey, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see that trade. Here's Lance in shotgun. Back line up to his left. He takes a snap, has to throw quickly. Checks one down. It's caught. But he should not have caught that, as it's a loss of about like 8 yards there. A big loss right there as Trey Lance rolled out. Couldn't find anybody and couldn't figure it out. Are you going to be live for any preseason games? Yeah, I'll be live. I'll be live for the Niners-Raiders game, I think on the 16th. I'll be live for that game. And then I'll be live for the Niners and Chargers game on the 23rd. And then I'll be going to the Broncos game. So I'll be live for 2 games. I won't stream any other random teams' preseason games. Lance checks that one down. That pass is going to be caught by 34 out of the backfield. I don't know why Amari and Hampton's not playing. Maybe just because they know he's ready. But, yeah. There's really no need for him to be playing. Like, it's Amari Hampton's Amari Hampton. You know, he's so good. Man's amazing. Trey Lance is going to check out of this game. Trey Lance is going to come out. Oh, they had to punt. I don't know why I didn't figure that out. All right, here's the punt from the Chargers. They lead this game 21-7. 12:30 to go. And this is a punt. Okay, punt. It's going to be fair caught. Oh, he dropped it! Up in the air. It's picked up, and it's Charger football. Oh, my goodness. The Lions can't hang on to the ball. He dropped it. Yeah, he just missed it. And it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be a turnover. The Chargers pick it up. They are in business at their own or at the Lions' 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Not good. Absolutely not good. Trey Lance comes back onto the field right here. 4 turnovers now. A muffed punt. A fumble off the punt return at the beginning of the game. And 2 interceptions. Here's Trey Lance under center. He's 11 for 15, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns. He rolls out to the right, bootleg, fires for the end zone, passes just out of the reach for 87. Was looking for the touchdown right there. That was Fitzpatrick. That was Des Fitzpatrick, DF. And he could not hold it in. I mean, not a bad throw. Pretty good throw, but yeah. I don't know if he was getting his feet down either way. Yeah, probably would be a touchdown, though. Here he goes. Lance is going to hand it off right here to Patterson. Patterson up the middle. Has about 2 yards right there. Maybe a yard right there. That's Jarrett Patterson. And it's going to bring up 3rd and goal maybe from the 4-yard line right here for the Lions. We're going to see if the Lions can get in the... we're going to see if the Chargers can get into the end zone and extend this lead right here. See, being an NFL head coach would be fun, man. That'd be a hard job, but it'd be fun. Alright, under center, Trey Lance with the back line up to his right from the 5-yard line. Lance takes the snap. He's back to throw. He's looking up top for the end zone. And just out of the reach of the hands of 87. Looking for him again. That's Des Fitzpatrick again. Des Fitzpatrick. So that's going to bring up 4th and goal. Chargers go almost absolutely nowhere. Cameron Dicker's going to come out, and they are going to settle for the field goal. Cameron Dicker's got his shortest field goal attempt here. He missed from 51 or 52. This is a 23-yarder to try and make it a 3-possession game. And good snap, good hold. Kick is, ooh, nearly missed it, but it's money. Just had a 3-way trade of the century. The 3-way trade of the century? Alright, Chargers tack on an extra 3. They take a 24-7 lead. Let's check out this 3-team trade right here. Hey guys, we got 5 days, 22 hours. Hey, there's plenty of time for trades. Plenty of time for trades, man. Plenty of time. But yeah, like, no joke. We literally have 5 days, 22 hours, 39 minutes, and 50 seconds until the draft starts. So, tons and tons of time for trades, guys. You don't like that trade? Oh, you send that to Joshua and Kyle? Okay. We will see. What other teams in the league haven't made any trades? So, like, obviously, you have Caden, Raphi Crum hasn't, Jalen hasn't, Ninja hasn't, Steph Curry hasn't, UNC fan hasn't, you have Kyle, and then Joshua, not yet. But, and Johnny, not yet either. So, 7 guys that have not made a move. 7 guys that have not made a move. Bum ba dum ba dum bum 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 boom boom boom. Wow, though, I mean, Chargers kind of pouring it on. The Lions were favorites, I want to say, in this game, too. Like, coming in, I know it doesn't matter, it's a preseason game, but, like, the Lions, I believe, were 2.5-point favorites to win this game. I believe they were 2.5-point favorites. Literally sent a trade with every single person in the league. If it's not a bad trade, and I mean, not everybody's going to accept it, obviously. Obviously, not everybody's going to accept it, but if it's not a bad trade, then we will see. We will see. Ba-dum ba-dum boom 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 boom. Bum ba-dum ba-dum boom 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 boom. Los Angeles Chargers. Okay. Cool. I can put my phone down for now. Just keep that open. Kickoff is away. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback right there. The Lions are going to start on the 35-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson right there. Still getting over that knee injury. I think he's fully healthy at this point. Aiden Hutchinson talking about how he's really excited to get out on the field, hit some guys. Pause. It's been 10 months since he's... Oh my god. Why did I just say that? But yeah, major pause there. Literally going to do it, but I felt like it'd be crazy, and if everybody's a first-round pick, they all want to do it. I don't think anybody's going to accept it, though. Or, I think some people will, but you need everybody to accept it for it to go through. From the 35, here is this Allen still in the game? Or no, it's Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker fakes again, evades the sack, takes off, and slides down with the gain of 2. Hendon Hooker getting his first time in this game. Allen was 9 of 14, 91 yards through 2 picks. Trey Lance is 11 of 16, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns. Alright, shotgun with the back line up to his left. He fakes and hands it off to 42. And he dashes forward with the gain of about 3 right there. Gain of about 3. We got about 11:30 to go here in this second. And it looks as if potentially a penalty is going to fly. Or a penalty did fly. That is what I see on ESPN. That's just what I see on ESPN. I could be wrong. Alright, yeah, we'll see right there. But, yeah, 2nd and 18. We had a penalty right there. Under center is Hooker. He's going to hand it off to 42, dashes forward, and picks up about 4 yards. Right there. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. We will see. Ninja's trying to highway robbery. He's trying to get a 1st-round pick for free. Only giving me a 2nd-round pick. Who do I think will be the most underrated team in the NFL? I think the Patriots going into the season are very underrated. I think the Giants are very underrated. I don't think either of those teams are going to make the playoffs, but still. Who else? Back to throws Hooker. Hooker's looking. He's going to throw it over the middle. That is nearly intercepted off the hands of that Charger defender. And this is going to be a punt. But yeah, the Giants, the Patriots are underrated. Who else is underrated? I think the Lions are even underrated. If we're talking overrated, I think the Broncos are overrated. Even though they have the best defense in the NFL, their offense is not that good. So it should be interesting. And what else? The Chiefs might be a little overrated in my opinion. Here's a punt right there for the Lions, though. The Chargers are going to get the football back. I think Trey Lance is still going to be out there. They're going to let that one bounce, and it's going to hop down to the about 22, 23-yard line. That's where Trey Lance and the Chargers are going to take over. A flag flies, though. We got 9:49 to go in the third. A flag down. Oh my god, it's a flag on the Lions. It continues to be an absolute disaster of a game for the Lions. Continues to be an absolute disaster of a game for the Detroit Lions. There we go. This has just not been good for Detroit, man. Not been good. Alright, you guys can continue to talk about trades. And for the fourth time probably in this stream, I'm going to use the bathroom. Let's see, though. Not going to a lot. 49ers who did even sign for cutting favorite players, wide receivers in the NFL. Oh, wait, who did they even sign? Yeah, we did not make too many signings. We signed Eli Apple, not the worst signing, but I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, my dog's going to be coming in too. You want to come in? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. You want to come in? Let's go. Come on. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to pick you up. Oh my god. I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to put you on my bed, Judy. It's my dog, guys. There you go. Alright. 24/7, I am back here. Favorite two wide receivers in the league have been, but they had to drop them. Wait, who are your favorite wide receivers? I mean, are you talking about Deebo Samuel? Your history teacher last year knew the Vikings D-line coach? That's crazy. Like, knew her personally or just out of straight ball knowledge knew her? Or knew him. Not knew her. But, that's crazy. That is crazy. Eric Allen, Hall of Fame inductee as well. We got a lot of Hall of Fame inductees here tonight. We've already heard from a few guys. We heard from who? Sterling Sharp, brother Shannon Sharp, as Lance still in the game, hands it off right here, and a good run. Oh! Absolutely decked right there. Naeem Miller Hines, the brother of Naeem Hines, right? Oh my god, he just got killed. That is a huge hit. Oh. Knew him personally because play together in college. Oh, that's crazy. Back line up to the right here of Trey Lance. Lance is looking. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it back off to Hines. Hines runs forward, and he's right by the marker. I don't know if they're going to give him the first down. I think they're going to rule him a little short. Direct message request from Ninja Jet Set. Let's check this out. Let's go into here. I'm going to accept, and I'm going to accept those chats right there. There we go. Ninja Jet Chat has proposed a trade in the dubs. I get a 2025 fourth and a 2025 fifth. Let's go in here, and I'm going to fourth and a fifth. Alright, yeah. I gotta decline that. First, so I want to keep my second. There we go. There we go, there we go. I've joined the chat. Oh my goodness, these trades are crazy. Some of these trades are wild. Handoff right here. Son Haskins, dash of about 8. If something includes a first round pick though, I would be down to do it. Let's see. I get a 20 I get a 14th round, a 13th and a 14th. What? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No chance. Sent offer, rejected, and alright, cool, that was rejected. Let's go. Let's go. Trey Lance on a bootleg, rolls to the right, he's gonna fire, that pass is caught, and it's a first down right there to the Chargers. Trey Lance has a nice completion, he's over 110 yards at this point. Taylor Heineke's also battling for the backup job. If I can possibly somehow get my first back. There we go. This is going to be another handoff right here to Haskins. Going forward. Oh, he's strong. He's picking about 8 yards up. Alright, let's go. Let's forget about the football game for a second. Let's talk about fantasy for a minute. Let's talk about fantasy. Alright, I'm negotiating a trade right now with Ninja Jet Set. We can do it if I can potentially get my first back. I guess yesterday, but I don't remember. Yeah, I honestly do not remember when I traded my first. I do not remember when I traded my first round draft pick in fantasy. I really don't. I really do not. But I guess I somehow traded it for something. I guess. 5:30 to go here. The Chargers trying to put on the finishing touches. It's 3rd and 2. Trey Lance has it right here. And he's going to hand it off to the outside. I believe that's Haskins again. He picks up a big first down, staying on his feet all the way down to the 21. All the way down to the 21-yard line. And it's a big first down right there, down to the 22s actually. That was Kamani Vidal, the one that had that actually. My bad. That was Kamani Vidal. There we go. It was rookie year. Oh, he played for... Oh, your history teacher played for the Rams. That's sick. Your history teacher is a former NFL player. That's so cool. That is so... We'd be chopping it up about the NFL all day. All right, from the 22, Trey Lance with the back line up to his left. And takes the snap. He bobbles it. He's going to throw over the middle. That's caught by 39. Over. He's got a first down to the Detroit 12. That right there is Jalen Johnson. And... it's going to be 1st and 12 from the Detroit 12. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 12. He bobbled that snap too. Wow. He actually did bobble that snap. He did bobble that. We got 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go here. Play clock is down to 15, and we got some stoppages. Here we go. Trey Lance is in shotgun with the back line up to his right. I think that this is Vidal again. I'm pretty sure. Lance takes it. He fakes it. Lance is going to keep it himself. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to take off. He has the edge, and he's able to get out of bounds. Trey Lance gains 3 yards there. That is not a bad play. Not a bad play. He definitely didn't pick up much, but, like, he was able to get to the outside there, and he was able to pick some stuff up. Not bad there. I mean, better than an incompletion or some sort of bad force that he would have thrown when he was on the Niners. So, yeah, honestly, that's a W for Trey Lance. That is a W for Trey Lance. I wonder if Taylor Heinicke's about to go in as well. Taylor Heinicke probably going to go in soon. Here's Lance from the 9-yard line, looking to score another touchdown and make this a 4-possession game. He's looking up top for the end zone. Oh, off the fingertips of Jaquay Jackson. He had him, but Jackson could not reel it in. That was a pretty perfect spot right there. Pretty perfect spot. I think he only had a few tackles in his career, but at least a few tackles. I think he got cut during preseason. Hey, I mean, still not bad. Still not bad at all. He played in the NFL. Yeah, that was off his fingertips right there. Landed on the nylon as well. Alright, 3:10 to go. Trey Lance trying to get something done. 3rd and 7. Back line up to the right here of Lance. He's back to throw. He's looking up top for the end zone. It is caught, but I think he was out of bounds. No! They say touchdown! They say touchdown! Oh my goodness. They're going to look at that. Let's see. 1 out of bounds. Yeah, 0 feet in. I don't know where they got touchdown from. That is incomplete. That is incomplete. That is not a touchdown. I mean, the guy said touchdown. Yeah, his foot was obviously on the line. Obviously not a touchdown. Obviously not. Ja'Marr Chase will have a better career than Justin Jefferson. I think I put that poll out on my channel like a month ago, and I think it was like 50-50. It was crazy. 1-year preseason stats were like 11 tackles. It's not too bad. Not too bad. 27-yard attempt. Nice and easy for Cameron Dicker. Trying to make this a 20-point game. Trying to extend the lead to 27-7. Good snap. Good hold. The kick's on the way, and it is money. 27-7. Chargers have been dominated. It's been a really good night for Trey Lance. And yeah, the Lions, they've turned the ball over 4 times in this game. Trey Lance has been looking good. Obviously not going to start for them, though. He was supposed to make it to the league as an undrafted player, but injury cut his career short. Damn, that sucks. That's cool, though, that your history teacher actually played in the NFL. That's really cool. That's really cool, don't get me wrong. Alright, we're on an ad. I gotta say hi to my dog. She's laying on my bed. She's really cute. I gotta do it. Hello. Scrunchy face. Alright. My dog's face is like really scrunchy right now. I said it out loud. Don't know why I did, but yeah. Seahawks plus 500 Super Bowl champs. Take my parlay. No way you're taking the Seahawks to win. I know that's like, I know you're obviously making a lot of money, but like still, the odds are quite low. Quite low for the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. 6 out of 6 challenges. 11th place in my league. Cool. Cool. New York Red Bulls. That's a soccer team, I think. Something like that. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Made it. I posted a class, said he's not even going to see him ever again. That's tough, though. But I had him and his sister and his sister were very athletic. She played college basketball. Damn. Your sister played college basketball? Eric Allen, I think they're gonna talk. I think Eric Allen's gonna talk here. sometime during this third quarter because they're talking about Hall of Fame inductees and all that stuff. So Eric Allen was one of the 4 guys. We've already had Sterling Sharp talk, the brother of Shannon Sharp, and we had, Eric Allen's going to talk, played for 14 years in the NFL. And who else did we have talk? We had somebody else. Who was the other player that talked? I forgot. Here's the return right there for the Lions, spinning out and got to about the 21-yard line. Brian's sister played for Hampton. Oh, wow. That's cool. Third most starts, 214 at the quarterback position in NFL history. And it's crazy because, like, we've seen some guys play, like, 20-plus years. Allen only played 14 years. Played from 1988 to 2001. Here we go, though. Now it's Hooker in the game right here. He is going to take the snap, hand off. He's going to go up the middle, and that's a run of about, he gets pushed forward. Ends up getting about 4 yards. That is Jabari Small, the running back for the Lions. He's got 6 carries, 16 yards in this game. There he is along with Reggie White. They both played on the Eagles for a few years. Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates spoke as well. Greatest tight end besides Gronk in NFL history. Back to throw is Hooker. He fires. That pass is going to be caught. Spun out across the 31-yard line is the wide receiver Dominic Lovett. He's made some nice moves in this game. And I think he has enough for a first down right there. I think he has enough. Unless his knees hit before the ball crossed the plane, then he should have enough for a first. From the 32, it's 1st and 10. A minute 45. Hooker is going to hand it off right here. Up the middle goes 42. And he's going to pick up about 6 this time. That is, again, Jabari Small. 7 carries, 22 yards. And, the Lions are going to need something in this fourth quarter and maybe a little burst in the last minute of this third to have a chance to win this game because they've not done much. 27-7 Chargers. Here's Hooker underneath, and 19's crossing. That's Lovett again. Hands it off again to 42, though. He goes forward, and he's got enough for a first down, another 6-yard carry. Gotta let my dog out. Gotta get a little quick dunk in with the Summer League ball. Don't even need to jump. That's too easy. It's like 6'8" up there. It's not very high. In your opinion, wide receivers Equanimeous St. Brown and Quinn Cephas, who did they even get? Who did they even get after releasing them? I don't know. We signed an offensive lineman, a running back, and another wide receiver. I'm not sure. They hand that back off to Jabari Small. He goes forward for a gain of about a yard and a half right there. As it's looking like he's very slow to get up, but he's okay. Yeah. 8 carries, 28 yards, as number 88 is actually going to be the guy shaking up. That's going to take us, though, to the end of the third pretty much. No. Clock's going to stop with... No, it's going to take us to the end of the third. All right. Yeah, clock is going to run all the way down. We still have got the fourth quarter of action here. But yeah. Gotta let my dog back in. Let's go, come on. Alright, you don't want to come in? That's your choice. Your choice. Can I check, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got it. Alright, let's see who the Niners got after releasing Equanimeous St. Brown and Quintez Cephas. Oh my god, the Niners, UNC just landed. Commitment, 6'11" player, Ivan Mataletovich. Oh my god, is he class of 2025? UNC just landed a basketball player in the class of 2025. He's huge. Let's go. Alright. I gotta drop a video on that. I'm gonna go on to 49ers. Let's see. I'm looking. Jordan James gonna be reevaluated with knee injury. The 49ers released Equanimeous St. Brown and waived offensive lineman Sebastian Gurtez, wide receiver Malik Knowles, Angela Mahoney, and... Oh, wait, no. We did not release Cephas. We did not release him. But, hold up. UNC just added a stud. Let's go. Big time addition, man. Big time addition. Is he class of 2025? .6'11" freshman. I don't see where it's talking about this though. Okay, I mean he's a 7 foot. He's 6'11". I like that 6'11" player. Yes, sir. You already know what I'm saying. All right. Practice player. I mean, hey, solid ad. Solid ad. So they're saying he might be a practice player. It is what it is. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, guys. I'm really not. Yeah, we got another mid center. We got a mid center, but hold up. I don't know how to say his name though. I don't know how to say his name. Ivan Matlekovic. All right, guys. I'm going to. Can I mute the stream? Let's see. Can I? Alright, there we go. We're good. I will drop that video at the end of this stream, guys. But back to throw. Here's Hooker. He's going to fire that pass. Is caught. But yeah, as it sounds for UNC, it doesn't sound like he's the best player. It doesn't sound like he's going to get too many minutes on this team. He's also late. Like, he wasn't even with UNC when all the guys went on the vacation. So, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many minutes he's going to be playing. I really don't. .28 to go. Here's Hooker with the back line up to his right from the 49 of the Chargers. He's back to throw. He's looking right side up top. He's got a guy downfield, but it pops out, and it's another incomplete pass. Looking for Jacoby Keeney. Jacoby Keeney James, and it's incomplete downfield. Henson Hooker. Probably a Serbian guy that would play 1 year at UNC then go to the draft. I mean, he doesn't look too good, though. He averaged, let's see. He's a 6'11". Last year was a freshman. He appeared in 5 games. And he played on High Point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he played 5 games on High Point. That's not even a Power 5 school, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, is that an illegal shift? Yeah, Dan Campbell's going to have to take a timeout because they're going to get flagged for an illegal shift right there, I think. Yeah, but I think he is a Serbian guy, though. I'm pretty sure he's a Serbian guy. It's currently, though, 4th and 3 for the Lions. This is pretty much the game. If they don't get this, then they're not coming back. Especially in the Hall of Fame game like this. Especially in the Hall of Fame game, but the Chargers have kind of ran all over them early on in this one. Chargers have kind of ran all over them. 2025. Oh, it's just the North and the West. Interesting. Alright, they're going for it. 14 to go in this game. The Lions are running out of time here. They gotta get this on 4th and 3. This is also from the Chargers' 49-yard line. From the Chargers' 43. Alright, 14-18. I believe the clock is not moving. Yeah, they used the timeout. Hooker's back to throw. He's going to scramble off to the right, looking, directing traffic. He's going to try and run for it. He spins. He is not going to get there. Absolutely shut down. It's another stand right here for the Lions defense. And nothing right there. What was his stats at High Point? Dude, he had really bad stats at High Point. Yeah, he didn't average too much. Let's see. At High Point, he averaged 2.6 points and 1.8 rebounds on 75% shooting in limited minutes. Yeah, he really did not play. Alright, so yeah, he didn't average too much at High Point. I'm not sure what type of player he's going to be. He's just running up and down a couple times and they subbed him out. Yeah, I think that's kind of what they did. He didn't play too much. He really didn't. But it is interesting though. I'll take it. Yeah, this is a fire graphic though. Fire graphic right there by Tar Heel Story. Shout out. Shout out. Yeah, there's no comparison between Trey Lance and Justin Herbert. It's not even close. Herbert is clear-cut QB1. Not even close. I mean, we really don't expect Herbert to play much in the preseason, right? Like what can those NFL fans think that are like, oh my god, he what's his face? Trey Lance played good. We might have a quarterback battle on our hands. No, we don't have a quarterback battle on our hands. Justin Herbert is still by far the better quarterback. Justin Herbert is still by far the better quarterback. It's just like it's really not close. It's really not close. Let's see, though. Really, really, really not close. Big Ten Saturday night. Game's been going for 2 hours, 23 minutes. This can be a shorter NFL game. I mean, what? We'll be done with this game a little before 8. Probably wrap up under 3 hours. Here we go, though. We are back. It is wait, is Trey Lance still in the game? Oh, Taylor Heineke in the game. Hands it off to 34. Fighting around the outside. Gonna go nowhere. 2-yard loss, but flags fly in on this play. We're either gonna get a holding on the Chargers or a face mask. Oh, a face mask on the offense. I was thinking face mask on the defense. Probably ran up the 10-15 times. and dunk. Yeah, he get like 2 dunks a game. Get 1 dunk a game. He hit a free throw every game. Pretty much what he did. Let's see, though. Chargers are going to win this game. 15-yard penalty, though. That brings it back to 1st and 25. So we're gonna see what ends up happening here. I like Mike Tirico's suit. Yeah, it's 1st and forever right now. 1st and forever. Heineke with the back line up to his right takes the snap. It's an inside handoff, and he's gonna run for 2. I thought he had more there. I thought he could have bursted up free there, but that linebacker got to him. Linebacker got to him. Oh, this guy covered Super Bowl 1? 60 years ago. So what, he's... What? Alright, Heineke's back to throw. He fires, that's caught. The announcer currently talking to Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth says he still has 2 tickets to Super Bowl 1. To Super Bowl 1. Dan Fouts and Pete Carroll right there. Dan Fouts and Dick Vermeil. Super Bowl 1. That was 60 years ago. He's got 2 tickets to it still, locked away in a box in Montana. Back to throw is Heinicke, though. Heineke's looking, he's giving time, and he's going to throw that one to the sidelines, out of bounds. It's a 3-and-out right there for the Chargers, brings up 4th down. Wasn't High Point a March Madness team last year? Yeah, they were. High Point was a March Madness team. I forget who they played. Oh, High Point played Purdue in round 1. High Point, I want to say, let me look it up really quickly. High Point vs. Purdue. Yeah, High Point played Purdue in round 1. As you guys can see right there, Purdue won 75-63. Let's see how the guy played. High Point. He did not play. He did not play. Dang. He did not play any minutes. There is the punt right there from the Chargers. It's going to bounce, hit the end zone. That's going to be another touchback. Be crazy if he ran up the court 10 to 15 times against one of the best Big Ten teams. Yeah. Hey, so is the new thing for Ivon just running up and down the court 10 to 15 times? Is that the new thing for him? Is that the new thing? Alright, yeah, this has not been the game. I was expecting it to be a close game, honestly. I was expecting us to have a close game on our hands. But, yeah, not quite what we've gotten so far. Not quite. I'll drop the UNC commitment video after this, though. I'll drop that video after this. There we go. Alright. So the Lions are going to get the ball back. They're going to get off a touchback at the 20. So the difference between a touchback on a kickoff is 15 yards with the punt off. Or with the punt. So when it goes into the end zone on a punt, you start at the 20 with the new rules. And with the kickoff, you start at the 35-yard line. A 15-yard difference is wild. I don't like the new rules. I don't like it. Alright, Fantasy League's currently set to full point PPR. If you are watching this, Ninja. We will see. Which team played better first round game, UNC or High Point? I mean, High Point's a worse team than UNC, though. That's the thing. But, I mean, UNC nearly came back against Ole Miss. Came back, made it a 2-point game. Probably going to do a bit more at UNC, around the court 20 to 25 times. No, I mean, UNC is a much better team than High Point is, so I would not expect that. And change it if majority votes on it. What does PPR mean? Points per reception. So like pretty much, yeah. So pretty much you get either half point or full point points per reception. So if a receiver makes a catch, then you either get an additional 0.5 or 1 point. Even if they lose yards, then you still get it. But I like full point a little more, but I'm okay with half point too. I'm okay with half point. I don't really care. Either one's good. Can't wait for college basketball to come out. I don't think it's coming out until 2028, though. I don't think the video game's coming out until 2028. Hooker's going to hand it off right here to 48. Bull just forward. He's got a first down right there. That's going to get up to the 30-yard line. And, yeah, as I said, that's Jacob Sailors, his first carry of the game. I think he's like the running back 6 going into the season probably. But he is going to bulge forward for a first down. 11:25 to go. Jared Goff. Right there. Alright, Hendon Hooker. He's under center from the 30, and he's going to hand it off. No, he goes play action. Hooker's waiting. Hooker's going to move to the left, and now he's going to try. He's just going to take off and tuck it and run. Hooker's out of bounds with about a 4-yard gain. First rebuild's probably going to be UNC or NC State. UNC will not need a rebuild. NC State might need a rebuild, but I don't know if UNC is going to need it, honestly. But yeah, I'm for sure getting that game when it comes out. That's gonna be like the best game. That's gonna be better than college football, better than Madden, better than NBA 2K. That's gonna be the best game. That's gonna be amazing. Probably gonna do NC State because NC State needs the blue blood brother. Compete with UNC, Duke, UConn, Indiana, Kansas, UCLA, those blue bloods. That's about a 1-yard gain right there on the carry for Jabari Small. He's taken 11 carries, all I believe in the second half, 39 yards, no touchdowns. Hendon Hooker, 69% complete rate, and that's at Tennessee. 253 yards per game, 58 touchdowns. I think that said 25 interceptions, maybe. Here's Hooker, back to throw. They bring blitz. Hooker's got to step up, nowhere to go, and down he goes. That is a sack. The Chargers get home, and that is going to bring up 4th down, a 3-yard loss on the play. We're under 10 to play, and this is going to be a punt for the Lions. That's pretty much going to do it for this game. Yeah, I don't see a 20-point comeback with only 7 points on the board. Like, if it was 47-27, then I can maybe see it in the last 8 minutes, but if they've only scored 7 all game, they're not gonna go crazy on offense like this. I do want to see what it looks like for example, like the Chargers team that they're playing right now to go up against the Lions regular team, or opposite way around. Jack Fox kicks off. Oh, I have to drop my top 10 punters video. Jack Fox is in there. Jack Fox is in that punters video. I will drop that after this as well. So yeah, I'll drop 3 videos tonight. I'll drop my recap of this game. I might do that actually. I'll do my top 10 punters, and I'll talk about UNC landing Ivan. I forgot his name, but yeah. They could if they get 10 more championships. Think they could get 2, and probably like 15 or 16 Final Fours, because I think they got 2 definitely. NC State's probably made it to 15-ish Final Fours, I would assume. Something like that. I mean, they're not a blue blood, but they're one of the better all-time teams. Under center and fullback line to the right. That's a pitch out to the running back. That's 34 with it. That's Hines. Hines, a good run right there. Lowers his shoulder. You get a gain up about 7 or 8. That's Naeem Miller-Hines. Oh, DJ Ewan at quarterback. Alright, DJ Ewan in at quarterback right now. Had a really tough year at Florida State last year. Just did not play good. Did not play good. But overall, I still believe in him. I still think he's a good quarterback. From the 35, though, he's under center, relieving Trey Lance in this game, and Heineke. And it's going to be a handoff right here to 26. He gets up the middle. Good run right there up to the 47. I'm going to go to full box score. How much has Hampton played? 2 carries, 9 yards. Damn. Hassan Haskins, he's got a lot of touches. Kamani Vidal, Naeem Hines. Jabari Small, Craig Reynolds, Hendon Hooker. Okay. Jacob Saylor's got 1 carry. There we go. There we go. How much of those top 10 of positions videos do I have left? The only video I still have is punters. Punters is the only one, and I will drop punters right after this. And then after, I'll do some fantasy football predictions. On my whiteboard, I'm gonna do some like underrated fantasy guys, overrated fantasy guys, some tips or some other stuff like that. I'll rank every offense 32 to 25, 24 to 17, 16 to 9, 8 to 1, and then I'll do the same thing with defenses in the NFL. So by the time I'm done ranking everything, it'll bring us to about the time of September 4th, Cowboys at Eagles. Can you put my comment about him running up the court 10 to 15 times a game at High Point? What do you mean by that? Wait, what do you mean by put your comment on? Hold up. Handoff right there to Haskins. He's going to turn and stays on his feet. Barreling forward 8 yards. If you mean, like, put it up on the screen, I don't record my YouTube shorts on YouTube. I record them on TikTok. I record everything through TikTok usually. Obviously not the stream. It's on through OBS and YouTube. But I record my YouTube shorts on the TikTok app. So I could take a screenshot and I could overlay it. I could do that, but I can't actually project the comment like a regular YouTube comment. But I could put it on. Amari Hampton right there. They go with the handoff right there to 28. He's going to go for a yard. I don't think Amari Hampton's going to play much more. He doesn't really need to play too much. He's going to be their running back 1 going into the season. No need for him to get hurt. No need for Amari Hampton to get hurt. He's going to be the running back 1 over Najee. Kelvin Shepard, first season as the Lions defensive coordinator. Kelvin Shepard, gonna get you fired up. Alright, back to throw those DJU. He's gonna look over the top, and he's not got him. A flag flies from all directions. That's going to be a pass interference. That's gonna be pass interference on the Lions. That's gonna set the Chargers up all the way at like their 7-yard line. Because I feel like it's going to be the role on this team. No, yeah, I got you for sure. I could take I'll take a picture. Let's see, which comment do I want? Alright, yeah, I got you with the comment. Crop that right there. Alright, money. Alright, I just cropped your comment right there. I just cropped it. From the 7, first and goal for DJU. He is looking. He's going to hand it off right here. Gets a block down to the 1-yard line. Maybe the 2-yard line. Kamani Vidal carries that one right there for 6 yards all the way up to the 1. And it's looking like the Chargers are going to punch one in. Going to do it during his junior year. He's probably going to run up and down the court, shoot a little bit. He's probably going to play more his junior year if he stays with UNC. He's not going to the NBA after averaging 2 points and playing 4 minutes a game for High Point. Even the star player for High Point probably is not going to the NBA. Or probably sign a deal with a team after the draft. Second and goal from the 1. DJU hands it off to 34. Again, that's Haskins. He's not going to get there. He's going to be a little short. Still going to be around the 1-yard line. Maybe gain a little, but he's not in yet. Jared Patterson out of the University of Buffalo. We're under 5 to play here in this game. Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson coming back for the Lions defense. Should be interesting. Yeah, man, I cannot believe the Commanders still beat the Lions. That's crazy. DJU gonna hand it off, and he's got nowhere to go that time. That's Vidal again. Goes almost nowhere. He, I think, is gonna lose a yard. Yeah, I think he loses a yard right there. Tons of injuries for the Lions. Alright, weeks 1 to 13, second fewest in the NFL, 16.9 in points allowed. Weeks 14 to 18, fifth most, 27.8. Obviously, it kind of starts to change once Aiden Hutchinson goes out. Guys like Kirby Joseph, who I ranked as a top 10 safety, gets hurt. So yeah, like there are a lot of injuries. Handoff right here on 4:30, trying to get to the lane, and he is right there. It is a touchdown. Kamani Vidal is in, and that's going to make it 33-7. The Chargers continue to pile it on. The first touchdown we've had since the third quarter. Or since the second, I think, I want to say. Yeah, first touchdown since the second quarter. Touchdown, though, by the Chargers. Feel like you draft someone because he's from UNC. Oh, someone would draft him because he's from UNC. Not in all cases. Not in all cases. I mean, no one would draft him if he's from Duke, so, like, I feel like it doesn't really change. Here's Cameron Dicker, 3:42 to go. He's on for his fourth extra point attempt of this game. 3 for 3, and he's 2 of 3 on field goals. The kick is on the way, and it is good right there from Cameron Dicker. Makes it 34-7, and this game closing in on an ending. We've been live for 3 hours officially. No, in 5 minutes it'll be 3 hours. In 5 minutes it'll be 3 hours. I'm going to mute that. Alright. Alrighty. It's been a solid game so far. Been a solid game, but yeah. Almost done with my water. I've had 4 cups of water during a stream. I've had 4 cups of water during the stream. Hold on. They say go against my soul. Dude, LiAngelo Ball's new album is so good. Absolutely incredible. So good. Hold up. They say go against my soul. Try to get better every day. I'm probably going golfing sometime within the next week. I'm excited. I am excited. 3:42 though left in this game. The Lions are going to get it back. The Chargers just pounced on them. But to be fair though, the Chargers did play some starters in this game. The Lions didn't. So it does reflect how the game's going a bit. Let's see. For Trey Lance is ended 13 of 20, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. Vidal, 9 carries, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lambert ended with 2 receptions, 43 yards, and a touchdown. And yeah, the receivers and main running backs did not end, or the main receiver and running backs did not end with any touchdowns for Detroit. Detroit only scored 1, though, to be fair. Let's check out this chat that we got on Sleeper. Wants to change. Alright. Here we go, though. The kickoff right here. You say majority. .336 to go. That's going to be returned up to the 34-yard line of the Lions. What? Jim. Wait, hold up. What's his face? Dan Campbell does power workouts in the shower. What? What? Handoff right there, and about a 3-4 yard gain right there. Half point PPR. And alright, yeah, I'll make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll right now. How many points do you want per reception? 5+ votes to change. Half point PPR, full point PPR. There we go. Alright, the poll's been created. There we go. Quick throw out to 48. That's going to be caught, but it is going to be 4th and about 2. So we're going to see. We got 3 votes here on the poll. Okay. There we go. 2-minute warning right now. 34-7. I don't want to vote. Fourth and 2. Alright, 75% of votes for half point, 1 point for full point. Golf's major moments. McIlroy has his masterpiece. Roy McIlroy. That was an interesting Masters this year. I thought it was easily gonna be Bryson DeChambeau this year, but I guess not, man. I guess not. Alright, I'm gonna reload it. A little lag right there. There we go. WNBA lives here. Okay, guys, so we got 2 minutes to go in this game. The Chargers have dominated the entire thing. Let's check out what the poll is looking like. Alright, we got 6 votes on the poll, 66.7% for half, 2 votes, 33.3% for full. Watching his first NFL game tonight. Alright, 34-7, 2 minutes to go here. He is in shotgun. I believe this is still, 4th and 2. This is the game right here. Hooker's looking. Hooker's going to go deep. He's got him downfield. No! I lied. It's intercepted. And now comes 49 across the field. He's going to get a block. He gets another block at the 40, the 35, and he's down with a minute 44. I thought he was going all the way. I guess not. He just juiced it all the way downfield. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Let me go back into the chat, guys. Sorry. Big time interception right there. Alright, there we go. I thought that was a catch, yeah. I mean, it was caught, but it was just taken right by 49. Big time interception to 35. That's pretty much going to end this game. I'll stay live for a few minutes, though. And, yeah. We will talk. DJU, gonna take a knee right here. Alright, DJU takes a knee. I assume the Lions are not going to use a timeout. And that is the football game. Alright, Bo watched some of the game. Don't know who they're talking about. But the game's over. I'm going to take out this AirPod. There we go. Good football game. I enjoyed it. The NFL's back. I'm so excited. It's really nice. I'm going to close out of that tab. Don't need it anymore. I will be looking at... Hold up. Oh, yeah. Final score, 34-7. The Chargers dominate the Detroit Lions. I'm going to go into Sleeper right now as well. Going to go onto Sleeper. Let's check out what's going on in the Fantasy Football League. I have not voted for either yet. I'm going to make my screen a little larger. There we go. Hold up. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to have it like that. I'm just going to keep it like that. I'm going to keep it like that for now. But, yeah, looking at this, we made some big additions to it. We had some trades during this stream. Later, Kyle. I will see you next time I stream, probably for the when I stream the draft in 6 days. But yeah, looking at the draft room, we had some big updates. We had some large updates. I'm gonna make this go lower. There we go. Yeah, so some guys like obviously Caden, you're gonna take over my 1. You also take over Kyle's 2nd. And then I get Caden, I get your 3rd and 4th, but in exchange with that, you also get my 11th. So yeah, a lot of stuff went down, but with all of that stuff being said, I'm going to end this stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Big stream. Football's back. Let's go. I'm really excited for the season. It should be truly so good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And how do I end? Alright, yeah, there we go.